It's freaking early in the morning. Why am I doing this? I could be sleeping, but I'm here. Where did I put my desktop? Oh my god, you're in the chat already? What's up, Melissa? It's too early for this? For what? I have to shave every morning. If you guys didn't know. Oh, God, I'm tired. I told you were going to get a special kind of bear at 4:30 in the morning. What time is it for me? It is 4:30 a.m. right now. Leon S. Kennedy. This is my on hair. I just trimmed it, Summer hair. I did. This is my real hair. See, what happens is the bald is the act, and every morning I get up early and I just shave it. But just like the beard, it grows so fast. There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. I don't remember. Somebody had mentioned I should have hair or wear hair or something like that. And I was like, oh, I have a wig. So, because here's what it really is I was Ken and my wife was Barbie for Halloween a few years ago. Whenever the Barbie movie came out that year, we did a couple's costume, and like I was even in the box. Like I made a whole box, the whole nine. I've got a Ken Enough. Oh, I should have fucking worn it. Sorry. I have a Ken Enough hoodie. Like I should have worn that today. Oh, it was fantastic. It was a beautiful thing. Select stream. Half anniversary stream. I'll probably eventually have to take this off though. Sorry to tell you. Just to put the headphones on, because otherwise it's going to be hecka uncomfortable. How is everyone today? Are we ready for the 17-hour long stream? I don't know how they're going to explain this kit in less than, I don't know, an hour. I mean, I guess they'll just play the same trailer they played on CED. But if they do any gameplay with it, it's gonna be hard for them to do. Have you guys all seen the kit, or is this gonna be a surprise to some of you? We've been talking about it over on Discord for a couple days now. A0R0 and then save for Violet. Yeah, I'm really debating what I want to do with them because I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I see the value definitely in the A1 for getting the free skill 3, because then you can just keep cycling skill 1 and 2. A2 is just the chase for people that want the extra buffs. I think that. Oh, thank you about the Arc Knights there, Crisis. I will be playing Arc Knights extensively as it comes out for sure. There's no doubt about it. I am enjoying that game so much. I think I have... It's got to be close to 50 hours in that game now. But my biggest concern for the twins is I've read their kits so many times, and we don't know the numbers, but the numbers I've been able to find, it makes me feel that they're buffing. I've got the name strategist. They're buffing. What's it called? Mode. I don't know what you want to call it. Their buffing mode definitely seems like their strongest mode. I just don't know how it can compete with Windvast coming up and then Turbo. Like I can't think of the world where I'd want to bring twins over either one of those so far. What's up, Melissa? Just max them out, you won't. I've really been debating the A2. Some of it just comes down to luck. Like if I, double pity an A1, I don't think I can go any higher. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will. This was for you, Will. Honestly, I woke up this morning and said, what should I do for Will specifically today? And I put the wig on. So I don't know. They look fun, and I think honestly, I think their biggest value is for someone who doesn't spend. As weird as that sounds, I think it's for someone who doesn't have the majority of the limited units and isn't planning on getting the majority of the limited units. At that point, they give so much versatility that they're able to do things like the Velvet Trials. They're able to, handle things in the Astrolab. They're able to fill in holes on Guild Boss. And that, I think, is where they have a ton of value. But if you are like me and pull every single character, then they lose a lot of that value if you have everybody, unless their numbers are crazy. If their numbers are crazy, their numbers are crazy. I just don't think they'll do that. Maybe they periodically get buffs until they match. I'm not convinced they won't come out the same as CN. For the twins is a must pull. I don't think they're a must pull at all. Because the A0, it buffs Wonder's personas, so it makes them one rank higher at all times. Bailey, you're looking at peak content is what you're looking at. And I think that's only for the score chasers. It's not doing anything for a average player, because the average player isn't worried about 3% more score or 2% more score. That is legitimately the only thing that you're getting from having them active, not active, but just owning them, right? Because when you own them, you have the plus ranks to personas on Wonder and his highlights. So I don't think that they are a must pull. Again, unless their numbers are broken, but the numbers, I just don't see them doing that, because they are trying to balance them. And if they make them broken, the unfortunate thing is then they negate too many people, too many characters. Where's the info of them? They showed it a couple days ago in China. So they have what we will probably get today. They already have. And it's got the whole kit. It just doesn't have the numbers. So if you jump into my Discord, look in our Persona 5 general chat, you might just want to do a search. Just type in anything about twins. You can just see like paragraphs of information. But yeah, join the Discord, because the Discord, like, we've been talking about this for like 2 days. How do you feel about the global passive? The global passive? Oh, are you talking about just the A0, how they buff Joker? Was this Zoomer? I'm only 17, guys. No, Mrs. Bear, first of all, is way more attractive. Second of all, she has pink hair, so you get the wrong color. Yes, my wife actually has pink hair. She had a pink mohawk for the longest time. Did I take a hair sponsor? Dude, I should totally take a hair sponsor. How funny would that be? Or you know what I should get for a sponsor? Is a shampoo company. How amazing would it be if I was sponsored by like Head and Shoulders or some other, I don't even know that shampoo companies because I don't have any business knowing them anymore. Yeah, is that a good or a bad thing? It all it's going to do is push scores up a slight bit. It's not actually adding like new versatility. And that's why the passive, like, once we get out of the, oh my God, the kits are cool, the twins are awesome, kind of vibe that you just get from seeing something new. When you sit down and actually break apart what it's doing, think about if you had Wonder, and on the bottom of his skill tree, you have where you increase the ranks of your passives or of your skills for your personas. Imagine if you went to rank, 9 and not 10. The only thing that skill is doing is basically going from a 9 to a 10. Okay, so it's leveling that for one more. And I think 99.9% of people are not going to understand what that one does, what that one little bump up does. And it's just giving more numbers. So if you're going for scores, then it's going to become mandatory. If you're a top guild, your A6 twins is going to become mandatory. there's no way you can't, because there's going to become a have and have not, but it's going to be a slight bump, and I mean slight, a slight bump to scores. It's not going to make him a top DPS or anything like that. Let's see. Someone asked something about Howler. Let me scroll back up and find that because I missed it. What's your thoughts on Howler? No, Howler was not supposed to be next. Next is Swan. So, and that's why we're getting her synergy coming up. That was the question about Swan. Yeah. And so Howler is good. If you're going to pull Makoto Yuki later, the Persona 3 protagonist, then Howler is an incredibly good pairing for him specifically. She's good otherwise, but what ends up happening predominantly in CNTW is you end up in more buffing situations. It becomes easier and easier to get enough defense down to not need a bunch of debuffers. And so what ends up happening is you run like double supports or a sub DPS. So for example, you might run, I don't know, Turbo with Windvast a lot, things of that sort. And so you end up using them less. It's the same thing with Matoi. Matoi being a debuffer later, she's like the best debuff for an. So you get Howler as single target, you get Matoi as debuffer, and Howler's best with fire. And with Matoi, it becomes the same problem that you end up running typically more buffers than you do debuffers, and they need to basically make debuffers better in general. So Howler's good, and she'll have her time to shine, but then you start just putting more and more buffers out there. Like you're going to start running like a Summer Minami and a Turbo, and then your DPS. Like things like that will start happening. So Howler's good, and definitely good for Makoto Yuki, but one that I don't think is a must pull. You don't have use both summer units, yeah. So for you, yeah, exactly, Jap. That's exactly what I mean. Is I think it's a great unit for someone who has skipped quite a few banners, which a lot of people will have, right? A lot of people will have. Check Discord. Check Discord where? Oh, under general. Hold on. I'm talking about this. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yes, I did have someone reach out to me, which is how I know it's spam, because they wanted me to promote high quality, 100% human hair extensions. And I'm like, what would I be extending? Clearly the beard, right? Like that's the only thing I have left. All right, let me switch back to the chat. That's funny. I forgot all about that. First time making it in time for the stream, and you came to peak stream today. This opens the doors to more passives. I don't like where this could lead to like 20 passives. That's a good point. I mean, imagine if, every year even they release the Velvet Attendant. Well, that might be too long because no one's going to care 7 years from now. Let's say every 6 months they release the Velvet Attendant or a new class that buffs Wondrous Persona. I think that's when it becomes dangerous, because you have, at that point, it goes from a 10 to a 12 to a 15, right? On a single one, not that big of a deal. Did I quit ZZN? I quit making content for it. I looked at my inventory of games that I'm playing. Hold on. I looked at my inventory of games. And first of all, Arknights is just phenomenal. I love the new Arknights game, and I will absolutely be playing the crap out of that one. And then NTE. So I've been a content creator for NCE for like a year now. They just haven't had any freaking news. So if you're not one of their content creators, you wouldn't even probably know it, because I'm just in their chat every once in a while. But NTE is gearing up for a beta. So I'll be doing kind of like you saw me do with Arknights, is if I get in the beta, then I'll be doing a lot of content for that during beta, and then I'll be ramping it up towards the launch. ZZN, I'll tell you exactly what kind of upset me. Not upset me, that's the wrong word. What happened with ZZN is they were already very Gooner, and they churned that up to 11. If you saw the most recent live stream, they're just, I don't know why they're doing this, but they're pushing it to 11, right? I mean, if you watched the stream where you saw the pictures from the stream, you know what I'm talking about. And I feel like they are the diminishing what is a great game by doing that. So that's one issue I have with it. The other issue I have, and I'm curious how they will fix this because I know they mentioned it, is the whole deck building process is frustrating. I put so many hours into Chizuru or whatever, however you say her name, and I've still not gotten a good deck for her. And it's the pure randomness. It's not because I don't know how to build a deck for her. I just have not, I haven't even pulled all of her cards in runs. It's the weirdest damn thing. And so for me, the game becomes the roguelike mode, and I don't care. I ended up not caring about what decks I build, which defeats the purpose of building good decks. And the roguelike mode, as good as it is, it gets to be very, very stale when you're doing it for 10 hours. So it's just not hitting the way I want it to. And I may come back to do some good changes with that. But I think the ultimate issue is it seems like they want to devalue themselves and just making it full on Gooner. And I don't like that. There's a game that offered me a very large sum of money to promote it. They've called me twice now, and I've told them the same thing both times. And I'm like, I can't promote your game because of how far you're pushing the Gooner bait. Literally on their website, you can have like a magnifying glass and you hover it over the girls and it will like remove their clothes almost entirely. And I'm like, there comes a point that it's too much for me. It's not what I want in what I play. I accept it to some point because that is the genre. You cannot go into gacha games and not get away from that or get away from it. So I have a threshold that I can live into. And then I have a threshold at that point that I get away from. And that's when I'm just not going to make content for it. So I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, for the time being, I would not expect any ZZN content from me. Unless they want to like give me a hella big sponsor. Like I would, if they wanted to like give me $10,000, like we'll talk, but I don't think that's happening. Korean gachas go crazy. Yeah, it's wild how far because like they were already pretty hard into it. Like it was already on the borderline. Like what did I call that one girl? Maraboob? And or Marabreast, that's why I called her. But like I don't even want to throw up the stream, but it's like their new design has a girl who is, and Chizuru was already in bondage, but they put this new girl in literal full bondage, but it is Christmas wrapping paper ribbons. And that's it. Like she's just bondaged out into that. And I'm like, come on. Like, come on. Go freaking look it up. Like go Google that stuff. Like you'll know what I'm talking about. The Jane Doe skin. I'll have to go check that one out. I don't know what that one looks like. Hey, from Japan. Hello. Hello. I'm glad you made it. My dad's going to be in Japan. When is it? In February, I want to say. He's doing a cruise, and it goes from South Korea to Japan to China. And so he called me yesterday. And he's like, have you heard of this place? Have you heard of this place? Have you heard of this place? Because I've been wanting to go to Japan since I was a kid. I might be there in 2027, which will be fun. But if I can get 30,000 subs, I'm not even close. If I can get 30,000 subs, I can go to Tokyo Game Show this year. But that's a very, very, very far away number from the not even 10K that I'm at now. But yeah, I just laugh because he's like, and what would you do, over in this area? And I'm like I'm looking stuff up with him. It was a good time. Yeah, and I totally understand Choir Boy too. Like, it's a way to attract players in an oversaturated market. I think that, and it could be a cultural thing, right? Because I'm obviously, from the US, it's a whole different area. And I prioritize good gameplay or interesting gameplay over that style of visuals personally. 9 p.m. Nice. Yeah, that's really not bad. Oh, you moved there a decade ago? How do you like it? Do you enjoy it over there? This is my bedhead. This is my bedhead. Do I permanently have the bob? This is just what happens when I don't shave in the morning. You guys are just used to seeing me fully done up. Love the hair. Thanks, Ren. Loving the Matoha, dude. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm a slightly fuzzier Chie from Persona 4. I think this is the first time I'm largely ignoring the chat in the official stream, because normally I'm on this and I'm just like saying hi to everybody over there. I'm just gonna go say hi to them really quick. What's good, everyone? Oh my god, I love the clickiness of this new keyboard. Like, obviously, I'm sponsored, if you saw my tweet. But genuinely, like, I've never had a keyboard that's clickety-clackety. I've had the same... Let me go find it. I've had the same keyboard for probably 10 years now. Like, you can see it's, like, literally coming apart on the side over here. And it's just... It's an old-school Microsoft keyboard. It's not clickety-clackety. It fits me. Yeah, I'm like Rapunzel. If you cut a strand of my hair off, you get a wish. So I got the... I want to see if I can do this, because I technically can unplug it. Hold on. I've got this one. It's from Red Dragon. It's the Artemis Pro. I just got it in the mail yesterday. They sent it to me. And that's the back. Hella sweet. But I told the chat the story of how I got it. Somebody reached out and asked if they wanted me to sponsor them, or if I wanted them to sponsor me by like sending product. But the email was super sus. So I reached out to Red Dragon's actual customers service, and I said, hey, I would love to know if you can validate if this email is real, if it comes from your company, because I don't want to, get a virus or whatever. And they're like, we can't validate that. We don't have a way to validate that. But do you want to become a partner? And I'm like, sure. Was not my actual intent of the email. But if this is how the door opens, this is how the door opens. I'll take it. Yeah, the switches are so nice. It's just click, 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 click. If I don't shave my hair, it's going to be down to my butt tomorrow. They made earphone do it. The second you said that in chat, yes, I totally thought of earphone. Yeah, design is so good. And you can't tell because I picked it up and I unplugged it, but like, it's RGB, to no one's surprise, right? And it has, I want to say 13-ish modes of RGB, and it's really kind of neat. And then you can download their app, or not app, their desktop program, the fuck you call that, and you can totally fully customize that. So if you're like super into RGB, it has like a bunch of customization for it. But I'm indifferent because I'm looking at the screen, so I'm not usually looking at the RGB. But it is kind of cool, like when it's just dark in my office or whatever. I knew your channel a few days ago. Love the content. Hope you're doing great, and decided to watch the live stream. Thank you so much, Celiac. I super appreciate that. That was the place. That's so cool. Yep. You got it. Swan is the only win DPS. She's not a must pull because there's not a ton of well, she's also not the only win DPS because you have Fleuret. The content where wind is good, you can sub her with Fleuret, or technically with the twins here soon. But let me switch over, by the way, just so we can make sure that we're getting the stream as soon as it starts. But I don't think she's a must pull. She needs buffs. Her ice mode is trash, complete trash. Her wind mode is decent, but it's only truly effective in content that needs wind, which again, you can just sub out a Fleuret for it. Will she be better than Fleuret? Yes, but Fleuret is good enough. Again, always the caveat, unless you are a top guild chasing scores. Top guilds chasing scores, the answer is always pull every character, period. There isn't a character, maybe a catchy, but there isn't a character I can think of otherwise that doesn't become best in slot for their own content, typically. When the content first comes out, they might get power crept later, right? So like if you think about Joker, you could do a higher score with Haru than Joker on his own. Although I still think I gotta check. The top scores might actually be a Joker Haru combo team for his guild boss. Yeah, so it's all gonna come down to the numbers, Tress, because we know the kit because it came out in China. Like they showed us the kit on the Chinese stream the other day. Or not stream, but their video. So like I know the full kit. We've been talking about it on my Discord for the last couple days, but we don't know the numbers behind it. And that's the thing that is going to make or break their kits, of course. Haven't slept. I slept at least a few hours. I slept maybe 4 hours last night. I don't think having only one Icewind skill will replace Mont. No, I don't think it will replace Mont, but as much as I love Mont, I just don't think she is a must-pull. Is it asking too much for live translations for audio only, please? Live translations. Oh, on their stream? Yeah, I mean, you'll have my live commentary, but I'm not going to necessarily read every word they say. Will she be better than Fleuret? I mean, I think she can do more damage than Fleuret can, but Fleuret can do pretty good damage. Oh, that's true. They don't get Wind Electric when they go into Sass and a Sweeper. I have not memorized the combos. There's so many combos, and like then you have their masks that they put on or whatever it's called when they use a move, and then you have to remember the combos of masks or whatever. Like, yeah, dude. Connor, I hope that they do some. The two that need the biggest overhauls, in my opinion, are Swan and Akechi, and I want both to be great. I really want them to bump the hell out of Akechi because it's Akechi, right? Oh, it's starting. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this off now for my headphones. Sorry. And we get the peak new anime opening. Okay, tell me how the desktop audio is. Is it loud enough? Been out for 20 hours. I can't do 20 hours anymore. You're gonna A6 no matter what. At A6 he's good anyways. I mean, he's not like the top unit, but nice, Sandra. Nice. Yeah, after Wind, there's way too many characters that are just... I mean, there's like a gambit of really good characters pretty much after that. I think that the kit is cool. It's low? Okay, let me turn it up. Is that better?
ペルソナエクストリームバージョン 2.7 ハーフアニバーサリー特別号
Nice. I turned it all the way up, so I can't actually make it any louder now.
皆さんこんばんは。野毛智子役の明坂さとみです。 P5X ハーフアニバーサリーおめでとうございます。
Is it already done? No, you got 7 hours to go, buddy.
今日も番組を盛り上げていきたいと思うんですが、
I will always pick
本
another
日
character
は
over
都合に
anyone.
より百花繚乱さん
So
お
I would
休
go
みと
twins
いう
over
こ
an
とで
A1 Haru.
今回はこんな素敵な方に進行をお願いしたいと思います。
はい、司会を頂戴しに参りましたベルベットルームからやってまいりました松沢のネキでございますはい、もうリリース以来なので、とても
Resident
楽
of
し
the
みで
Bell
す。
Room. Is she the twins or is
ご無
she
沙汰しております。
Who is
そ
she?
してね、今回ハーフアニバーサリー特別号ということで、まあもう楽しみな情報盛りだくさん。
Thank you.
どうぞ最後まで皆様よろしくお願いいたします。
Did they replace Turbo? We don't know the numbers yet,
ハ
but
ー
I
フアニ
don't
バ
think
ー
so.
サリーということでこの方にもお越しいただきました。おかえりなさい、宇田さん。
宇田さん。
はい、お久しぶりです。P5X チーフプロ
See,
デューサーを
unfortunately, I
担
do
当
have
し
to
ます
actually
浦
like
洋介です。
switch like my eyes back and forth and look at the stream because
ジョインさせていただきました。本日はよろ
to
し
the
くお願い
points
いた
of
します。
everyone else, it's not translated audibly.
さ
So
あ、そして松永さん。
はい、
Girl with
P5X
glasses is
開発
cute,
プロデューサーの松永です。本日はハーフアニバーサリーということで、情報盛りだくさんでやってまいります
Oh, she's just
の
an
で、いっぱい説
MC.
明させていただければと思います。
Okay,
本
cool.
日もよろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
お願いいたします。
oh,
続いて
well, there you
酒井
go.
さん。
It's
はい、
in
運営ディ
Japanese.
レクタ
Yeah,
ー
you
の
can
酒井
just
です。
listen in.
よろしくお願いいたします。本日もたくさん情報をお持ちしておりますので、ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
Tons of new info and
お願いし
content.
お願いします。
もう本当に今回はたくさん
5,000 free pulls.
そう なんですよ。年末最後の放送に、
はい、
しかもハーフアニバーサリーもあって、さらにね年越しとかいろんなことありますからね。なんですけどさっき PV もすごくなかったですか。
はい。もしかしてあけちゃん初めて？
初めて見ます。
I'm meant to be entertaining
知らない双子が可愛い子出てたんですけど、双子でも合ってますか？あれ、あの子たちは一体誰なんですか？
はい。ですね、彼女たちおなじみの方も多いかと思うんですが、ジュスティーヌ・カルニーというですね、双子の女の子でございます。P5X というところのですね、メロペのベルベットルームの住人とでございます。で敵としてバトルすることは過去 P5 シリーズでもできたんですけれども、今回ジュスティーヌ・カルニーに初めてパーティーキャラクターとして。
Is that any better? Okay, so the audio from the desktop's too loud. I'll bring that down.
ユーザーの皆さんにとってもですね、特別な出来事かと思いますので、魅力はですね、しっかりと伝えていければと思ってますので、よろしくお願いいたします。はい。
よろしくお願いいたします。
早く情報を聞きたいですね。
まさかプレイヤブルに来るんだっていう喜びがね、きっと皆さん感じてもあると思いますので、ちょっと早速ねお話を伺ってまいりますが、さあ松永さん。
That's good. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you.
説明させていただこうと思うんですけれども、ところでなんですけども、今回もジュスティーヌ&カロリーの登
I've
場
not
な
even
んです
been
が、
added to the other version. Yeah, this is super interesting that they're doing this simultaneously. I think that's like the coolest thing, honestly.
登場する運びという風になっておりまして、
世界同時。
はい。
I just want to be like, and it's gonna be as busted as CN. That'd be funny.
イベントとなっておる資材でございます。
いつもね、こちらが追いかける
Free twins, 5-star selectors, Cognite, 50 pulls, standard gel removed.
特にあけちゃんに
Yeah, standard gel removed for everyone would be nice. I think it's just gonna be Minami, but we'll see.
そう P5X から入った人は多分初めましてですよね。
そうですね。はい。
楽しみです。
Oh yeah, I always forget that there's people that are just starting with this game that haven't played Persona 5, and so these characters are obviously all new in all these situations, but I don't know, I think that's kind of cool to me. They'd be in a super rerun later on, but not for a while. Usually a super rerun doesn't have the most recent like couple of characters, so it would have to be a super rerun that's like quite a few months out.
だって進行度が違うんですもんね、そもそも。
Do you think they're going to be free? I hope so. That would be amazing to me.
中国アジア版の運営もいや新しいこといっぱい用意しているし、
Instant A, if they're free, it's an instant A1 for me, without a doubt.
作っていてで第3のラインみたいなのがやっぱないと作れないので。
They need a third development line to make this happen. That's kind of cool. Which means they must be getting enough money.
P5X 日本版とこの欧米版に関してはリリースから半年ハーフアニバーサリーということで、本当にこれまで多くの皆様にプレイ
I always see low-level players in game chat. Nice to see.
今日の放送では先ほど
Are you calling me a low-level game player, Sandra?
カロリーの情報ももちろんなんですが、ハーフアニバーサリーズのお得なキャンペーンだったりも盛りだくさんでご用意しておりますので、ぜひ放送最後までご覧いただければと思います。
はい、ありがとうございます。さあ、熱い思いをたくさん伺いたいのですが、今回盛りだくさんと伺っておりますが、いつからどのように。はい。
Because we don't need to see the chat from. Oh, I guess it still has a chat from the other game or the other thing. Let's just get rid of their chat. There we go.
先ほど酒井さんからもありましたけれども、ゲーム内のアップデートですとかコンテンツはもちろんですし、ゲームの中でいろいろな
The reason I don't see it being free is the curveball that this creates is a great money grab for them. I don't mean that negatively. They have to make money, but you know, let me move my face so it's not covering their words. Hold on.
楽しみです。さあ、では参りましょう。早速こちらご覧ください。
Oh, I like that
こ
art.
ちらペルソナ5 The Phantom X 12月26日でリリースから半年を迎えます。おめでとうございます。ということで、今のイラスト
Oh, I'm dancing. Ooh, I'm
出
dancing.
てくる新キャラクタ
Do you
ーと
like my sexy
ワンダー
dance?
とジョーカー
Do you
と
like my
ル
sexy
フェル。う
dance?
わ
All right, let me put myself up there so you can see the words.
書き下ろしですよね、きっと。
広げるために書き下ろしました。はい。
There you
こ
go.
の日のためにね、本邦初
What's
公
up,
開
Thor?
のハーフアニバーサリー記念グループを皆さんで、だから皆さんでお出かけ。
That's funny. I literally was saying that as you were typing
こ
that.
の子のバイト先ですかね。ちょっと気になりま
I
す。
honestly don't think the twins are going to be OP. And they would have to make their buffing numbers cracked or their damage numbers cracked to do that.
そこにワンダー君も一緒にね、来てくれたんじゃないかなというね。はい。
本当にですね、日頃遊んでくださる
Dude, if they revealed Persona 6, I'd probably fall out of my chair.
迎えることができました。改めて何度も言いますが、本当 当にありがとうございます。
You love my sexy dance?
やってる側から
What did you miss? Maybe my dance. Did you see my dance just now?
そうですね、ガチガチに楽し
Dude,
んで
they better have good deals. Their Black Friday deals were absolute garbage. Like I didn't buy any of them.
はい、
And you guys know I spend in this game. Like, I mean, I have a limit, but I would have bought something if it was worth a damn. You haven't missed anything. So far, they're just saying that's the half anniversary and that they have a bunch of stuff planned and specials and, you know, and to celebrate, but they haven't actually given anything of content yet. And I don't mean that negatively. They're introducing the stream.
竹坂さん、代読をお願いしてもよろしいでしょうか。
わかりました。
The
ではスライドお願
versatility
いします。
makes them good slot-ins,
ペルソナ
but
5ザ・ファントム X が
they don't
たくさんの
necessarily do
プレイヤーの方
anything
に楽しんでいただけていることを
like if you look
キャ
at
ストの
their
一人として
debuffing,
大変嬉しく思います。
what they do as a debuffer role, it's not good. Like their debuffer role is really not good, and their healing role and their guardian roles
スタ
really
ッ
are
フの
not
方
good
々とのコミュニケーションを大切にしながらいつも
because
収録
they're
を
not
進めており
offering
ます。
much.
これからも
And what's weird about like their debuffer role is it also includes one of the buffs, and so they're not even specialized within their own debuffer role, which it had to have been a nightmare to figure out. But yeah, I think for anyone who doesn't have a lot of units, they're gonna be really good. I had to take the wig off to put the headphones on. I'm sorry.
真摯にいろいろ対応していただいておりました。ご存知の通りペルソナ
Yeah,
シ
the
リーズ
global
主人公が
passive
喋んない
is
喋んない割に
interesting, but it's
一言で
just a little bit of a number
状況に
increase,
対してレス
basically.
ポンスを感じ
I
ら
was
れ
saying
る
earlier, it's a lot like if
言ってい
you
ただかなきゃならないんで結構
didn't have his skill tree fully leveled up and you gave one more skill level to his skills at the bottom there. That's what it's doing. It's just adding a level to
そう
that.
ですそうめっちゃ質問してくれてるんで、はい、ありがたいです本当にはい。
More coffee. I just spilt it every fucking where.
じゃあこれからも楽しみなところでさ、続きましてなんと今回こち
Yeah,
ら
I
の
hope they do
方から
something
も
good. They usually do more on the
メッセージ
anniversaries,
があ
but
りますので、こちらご覧くださ
how
い。
wild would it be if they gave us
P5X ファントム X
free kitchen? Ooh.
ハーフアニバーサリーおめでとうございますということでございまして皆様、ペルソナ5ジョーカーそして主人公役の福山
I could rock that turtleneck.
今そしてって言ったことは聞きにしないでください、ということでございましてハーフアニバーサリー半年でございますがリリースされて皆さんどうですか遊んでますかそれはそうでしょうとも私もですね、たくさん遊ばせていただいております、これでもかというぐらい、課金しております、ということで
Spend too much money. I feel that.
僕のこのスマホの中にあります、
Stats of characters on his account are high. Yeah, right.
日々の日課がですね無駄なぐらいですねいろいろ余っておりますそれぐらいやっております、超越レベルはいくつぐらいかな40は超えてます、細かくは見てません、
Oh, someone tell Kage this guy's level 40.
何かしらこういうメッセージ以外でも生放送もやってるらしいじゃないですかそういうところに行って自慢させてもらわないと割に合わないんです
Yeah, plus one more crit rate.
イベントごとにですね、ジョーカーもちょっと喋らせていただいておりますがまずは皆様がこの P5X を楽しんでいただけていることが何よりでございます私も楽しんでおりますのでこれからもぜひぜひ皆さん大いに盛り上がっていただけますとそして運営の皆様はぜひとも素晴らしい楽しいゲームをぜひともお送りくださいということでございまして、早口すぎるだろうというでしょうこれ反動ですだってあいつあんま喋んねえからということでございまして P5X をプレイ中の皆様、今後ともぜひとも
Somebody asked Kage, where's Kage? I want to know what level Kage is because I'm pretty sure Kage is the highest or second highest super level in global.
同じ主人公でもこんなに違うんですね。
確かにインドなんか言うみたいな
Bro's addicted, absolutely.
みたいな。
ねキャラクター
Absolutely
ね
addicted.
生
I
と
love
性
it.
なんですけど
そうなんで
ね
すよね。
Because I think Kage has bought every energy pack too.
改めて
Like legitimately and used them all.
主人公2名からお祝い
You're only
いただき
31?
ま
I
した
forget. I'd have to double check where I'm at. I'm probably about there. So somewhere in that like low 30s.
現場でお会いした時に休憩中にこそっとやってきて
I'm definitely not to the level of Kage. Oh, Kage's 51? Okay, never mind. That guy can be level 40 then. Kage's insane. I love Kage so much.
俺全部レベル80って言ってました。もう
I didn't think he was 51, but if he is, that's
おっしゃっ
wild.
てたので、それからもやってるんだろうなと思ったら、超越レベル越されていたことに衝撃を受けてます。
あけちゃんよりも。
越されております。すごいです。
いやあれ本当にすごいです。すごいじゃ40倍はすごいです本当に。
もうぜひとも呼ばなければ。
He said over 40 is no joke.
本当に今度はもうお迎えしましょう。
お迎えしましょう。
You have the highest gem count in global. Are you just not pulling?
はい。
Saving it all for Akechi A6?
SNS のキャンペーンのお知らせさせてください。
Oh, Amazon gift card for $100. Okay.
の放送記念でリポストキャンペーンを行っております。皆様ぜひご参加ください。
Oh yeah, follow me
こ
post.
こからハーフアニバーサリーどんどんねちょっとお伝えしてまいりましょう。
Yeah,
では
Kage
まず
has
どこから行きましょう松永さん。
probably more than
まずな
1A6.
んですけれども、ゲームの外でも 皆さんとぜひちょっと P5X を一緒に
Yeah, that's
盛り
super
上が
early
ってい
for
きたい
Kage.
というところの話から
He's lucky I don't have his phone number. I would
という
text
わ
him
けで
just to
今回
do
なん
it.
ですけど P5X とイラストコンテスト
Once you reach
お願いし
S80, it just keeps going.
お願いします
There's people higher than 80 on the
はい
other servers.
イラストコンテストを開催させていただきます。応募期間は10月23日から
Okay, they have an
10月25
illustration
日までとなって
contest that I'm not
おり
going
ま
to
す
participate in
テーマは
because I just do not have
今回
time.
P5X ということで
Also, I haven't drawn
という話もある
like
かもしれないんですけど
anime style characters in so many years. Like I would be way too rusty at it. I used to draw like comic type styles,
書いていただければなというふうに思っております。
and then
まあワンダ
I
ーです
didn't
とか
anymore.
カイ
So
ド
there's
カ
that.
イドルたちのイラストという感じですね。
Another Thieves. Oh, dude, I totally need another Thieves secret event. I wonder if they'll get one. If the twins will get one. Swan does. So we'll get one for Swan. So worst case, you'll have it here in a couple weeks.
と思っております。で X と Discord の方で開催しまして、投稿方法がちょっと媒体によって異なりますので少し説明させていただきます。X は専用のハッシュタグをつけて投稿することで参加することができます。
Yeah, it's probably US only.
Discord の方は
There's tax
専用
laws,
チャンネルに投稿することで参加することができます。
which is why 9 times out of 10 you're not going to see these specific contests be global. Because even something like an Amazon gift card has crazy taxation laws when you go across international borders.
はい、ですね、私たち、開発もですね、日頃皆様
I know that 'cause of work.
ファンアートとかですね、
Are you late? You haven't missed anything really. They've had a bunch of introductions, and they had they've only announced a Twitter retweet campaign for a $100 Amazon gift card, and then an illustration contest. Otherwise, it's just been people talking. They had Joker come in and give a little speech.
楽しんでいただける、公式ハッシュタグをですね、設定できればなと考えております。はい、スライドお願いします。はい。公式ハッシュタグを、はみ出し P5X 新設。
So you can hashtag P5X faithful.
P5X を楽しんでいただいている。
I should put that in all my promo videos. Like whenever I'm like, go see this video on YouTube.
で、総合ハッシュタグはみ出し
That or I should put that wig back on and just make that the picture and see what they say. Too bad it's not that reddish color hair that Wonder has there. How are we feeling today? A little tired, but otherwise very motivated because I'm doing Arc Knights. If you didn't see my video last night, NTE finally showed something again. P5X has their 6-month anniversary. It's Christmas season. Like, there's so much going on.
実際に自転車再現してみるとか、しゅんくんのね。
None of the P5 characters get Thief Secrets. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's always been the original characters. So the P3 ones don't have them either that I can think of. I still want that damn plushie. Somebody find a way for me to order. Like, I don't mind paying for it. I just want to have it. Like, somebody find where I can buy that plushie. This is why these streams are so long. Like, they're very much, there's like a lot of conversation. I'm like, get to business. What is this? Oh, is this other people's drawings? What is this? Oh no, this is what they've been doing on Twitter. That whole Beauty Thief one is funny. Scrolling through those, that was pretty good. Kage is 51. That is insane. Tress, I am super motivated. Tired but motivated. They remind, you know what it reminds me of? Is when I get into a conference call and everyone spends the first 15 minutes talking about their life, and I'm like, I love all of you, stop. Can we get out of this call? I got work to do. That's what it reminds me of.
さあ、そしてそのね、はみ出し企画、いろいろありますけれども、特にちょっと今回
That was a special campaign.
はい、企画あります。はい、そして我々こんな企画をやろうと思ってます。
Cooking up another camp. Let them cook.
黒谷清君に
Ask Kyo anything. That's gonna be funny because he's a psychopath.
これ黒谷清に聞くあんなことこんなことがタイトルなんです。
Ask him what is the first building containing children that he would set on fire. I want to know what his answer is. He is the storm that's approaching, 100%. Apparently, 4 AM Bear is very similar to the Nighttime Bear because I have no filter right now. Like, I caught myself swearing a couple times, but other than that, like, I realized what I just said about Kyo. Chosen one. How funny would it be if like Wonder gets knocked out, he takes his place? Because he is the chosen one. Windvast is after the twins, yes. And we're getting her synergy story. Or confidant, whatever the heck we call it in this game. We're getting that with the next patch, so she is definitely right after. And she was the next one in the schedule anyway, so she's being technically delayed for the sake of the twins. It is actually still very dark outside where I'm at. That's no lie. It's about another hour before we get sunrise.
ね、そういった企画ですね。
確かになんか侵食している感じがあって面白いですね。
Yeah, so it's twins and then wind and
私
then.
もわかりました。自転車頑張ります。
Oh, not Windvast. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Mont. I'm thinking Mont is wind. Like Mont has a wind mode. My bad. Thank you for correcting me, Melissa. Yeah, so it's Swan who has a wind mode. Then Howler, then Windvast.
という感じでですね、はみ出し P5X では、こんな感じにユーザーの皆さんと一緒になって楽しめるようなことができればと思っております。
This is why my recaps are so fast, because I just basically cut out 85% of the stream. It's like an hour and a half, and there's like 20 minutes of meat in that sandwich. Mont and Howler, yeah, so Mont, who we already have, she gets a 5-star variant, which is a figure skater, and it does ice and wind. You switch between the two. The ice mode is useless, and well, let's say buff it. And then Howler is a debuffer. She's a fire-based, super cute debuffer. Wind mode, activate. We need a Captain Planet reference in this game.
確かにどっちにもいけるけど、アートだけ見たい人はこっちのアートを見るみたいな形で。
Is Violet before Windfast? Guys, it's too early for me to have the banners memorized. I don't know.
お楽しみいただけますと幸いです。
I trust all of you guys.
といったね、皆様で参加できそうな。
I don't mind if it's long because all my family's asleep. I don't expect my kids to be up for a couple more hours. Well, maybe around 7. My poor daughter's got the flu though. Violet is before Windvast? Okay. I trust chat to catch up on what the banners are. I usually have to look them up. Oh yes, the twins.
お前たちなぜここに？何これ？攻撃が全然効いてなくない？マジかよ。あの子たちが仕留めたというの。やはりここは我らの世界で。
I actually am super curious about the story and how they relate. Because it's not like the Persona 5 crossover where everyone forgets. They're in the world, which is so cool.
こちらの世界のことはこちらの世界のものに任せるのが一番だ。これではいずれその先の道も閉じてしまう。いい度胸だな、新人の分際で。気をつけろ、新人。
Should be broken. I don't think they're going to be broken, honestly. I think they're versatile. But broken would require some hella big like numbers, and I just don't think they're gonna do that. Igor got bored.
ちょっと見入っちゃいました。なんて可愛い生き物なんだ。
She called them what adorable little critters.
これ本当ペルソナ5ザロイヤルの2周目でって言っていいのかな、戦えるんですけれども、もう本当に。
We already know the kit. We don't know the numbers.
なんならその同時に倒さないといけない。
They technically haven't shown the kit to global, but they showed it to CN. So we've been talking about the kit over in Discord for a couple days now.
今のブーブっていうあの BGM 一日中聞いてる日があったんですよ。っていう。
I love it. She's like basically I'm getting my butt kicked by the twins in P5R.
あんなに可愛らしいのに？
っていうところまで言っていいのかわかりませんが、だからもう
言っちゃいましたね。
でそのお二人が 来てくださるってことでいいんですよね。
はい、そうでございます。はい、そうでございます。はい、P5X のプレイヤーの皆様がですね、この世界観、この P5X の世界観がですね、
Good for new players and whales, yeah.
別にしていながらも様々面白いことができる世界観を持っていることを
Yeah, but I think their popularity will drive sales
この
dusk.
世界の楽しさを知っている皆さんに、P5X だからこそですね、ペルソナファンの皆様がですね、面白く感じていただけることってなんだろう。
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to be kind of like people like to pull for the maid costumes. I think it's like one of those. I never actually did the twins fight. Funnily enough, I've played the game, but I didn't play all the way through a New Game Plus. The kids are every single character type, Exuvia. So you pick what personas they have from their kit for the skill 1 and 2, and that will change if they're a guardian, if they're a support, if they're a damage dealer. So they literally are every single role in the game. Just depends on how you set them up for the fight. But that becomes the jack of all trade, master of none, right? So they can't be the top in every single role because they do every single role. Super interesting though. I mean, as far as kits go, wicked interesting.
なのでそういった経緯もあってね、今回ね実装ということで、いや嬉しいですね。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
ね、なのでちょっとかなり
They're your least favorite Velvet attendants?
確かに。
そうですね。
Who am I? Yeah, I mean, Elizabeth is super cute in the way that she like interacts with the world. I like Maria a lot. I don't know about Persona 1 and 2.
いう感じでございます。はい。
ありがとうございます。
本当めちゃくちゃその演出が凝ってて。
Yeah, I don't know where they rank for me.
が凝ってて、山北さんも本当めちゃくちゃ気合を入れて作ってくれたんで。
Yeah, 10% of 3K is as impressive as 10% of 9K, exactly.
チームを引きずれて何回も行きました。はい。
これちょっと後でバトルの内容を紹介させていただくんですけども、いろいろあってそのいろんな演出とボリュームが普通のキャラの3倍か4倍ぐらい詰め込まれてる。
Oh, that's true. They had to animate so much more for these characters.
あと今回はシナリオの方も用意されているのでそこも。
Oh, I think it's something about the story finally.
はい。今回のシナリオ簡単なあらすじを
Okay, summary of the story.
させていただくと思いますが、赤坂さんの美ボイスでぜひ。
Earmuffs if you don't want to know anything.
わかりました。じゃあ、
But if you don't want to know anything while you're watching their live stream, I mean, there's always that.
メメントスの異変を単独で調査していたルフェルが消息
Oh, Lufel disappears.
ルフェルを探すためメメントスへと向かった主人公はシャドウに襲われていた謎の双子ジ
That's kind of
ュスティーヌとカロ
They
リー
like
ヌに
bring
出会う
us.
不思議な雰囲気をまとった2人は高圧的な態度でこの世界を
Yeah,
案
that's
内し
true,
ろ
Choir Boy.
と主人公
Yeah.
に命令するがというお話になっております。
I'm still bummed that her highlight isn't transforming into Lavenza. I thought that would have been
メ
perfect.
メントスに関係があるキャラクターなんですか？
Maybe that's too much to explain to someone if they haven't played the game.
やっぱりメメントスでねという流れだったので、どうなんでしょう今回は恥ずかしい秘密とかって教えていただけるんですか？
どうでしょうね。はい。やり込んで。
I love this other MC.
もしかしたらみたいなね。なのででも本当に久しぶりにねプレイされる方に向けてもね、そう松永さん今回。
I wonder if Lufel's not popular enough because a simultaneous release 5-star Lufel would have been awesome. Although that's probably more of a story thing, anyways.
その久々にプレイされる方とか初めての方にも楽しんでいただけるようにメインストーリーとは別でいきなり最初から遊べるようになっていますので、そこはぜひ楽しんでいただければなというふうに思います。先ほどPV でもありましたけども、双子のがですねこの世界はみたいな話したりとか結構そのとはいえ P5X のこの世界
Dude, I think it'd be awesome if Lufel came with like a full-on like Gundam wing suit.
ぜひ楽しんでいただければと思います。
はい。
Or like a Macross or something like that, like just really upped it.
見たい確かに。
ちょっtoさっき
And then he needs to be overpowered, like super. Oh, she's super contrast to the other. The dude is like off the chain, like energy, and she's like so much more reserved.
すごい状態ですね。めっちゃ。
They look so tiny.
そうですよね。
They're like little dolls. Look at how small they look in that screenshot.
シャクシャクの顔してますね。
そうかまだ落ち着いた
P3 FemMC would be cool.
そうですね。はい。
Especially if she gets to interact with Makoto.
はい、こんな感じでどんな風にですね戦うのかちょっとぜひ楽しみにしていただければなと思います。
Yeah. Yeah, no, choir boy, that would make the most sense. That or the next one could be with the P4 stuff, and they just take forever to do another attendant.
ちょっと見たことあるような。
既視感があるんですけど。
そうですね、見覚えのある街なんじゃないかなと思います。まあ、こういった感じでですね、どんなストーリーになってもぜひちょっと楽しみにしていただければなと思っている次第でございます。はい。
はい、落差がすごいです。
いやでもなんかお出かけもできて、もしかしたら一緒に行動もできるのかなっていうなんか。
I am hella excited for the P4 remake. P4G is one of my favorite games of all
ところ
time.
巡るストーリーになってるので、はい。
楽しみです。
Copium.
なのでね、ちょっとこちらのジュスティーヌとカロリーヌちょっと待ちわびておりますが、なんと今回ですね、ハーフアニバー
Happy
サリ
anniversary
ー記念
from
という
blah
ことで
blah.
この
Voices of Justine and
声と
Caroline.
豊崎あきさんからなんとお祝いコメントいただいております。
Bum, bum, bum,
こちら
where's the
秋さん代読を
content?
お願いいたします。
Do, do,
は
do,
い。
tell me
ではメッセージ
stuff.
こちらです。囚人の皆さんごきげんよう。ペルソナ5ザ・ファントム X リリースから半年おめでとうございます。ペルソナ5がリリースされた2016年から10年近く時が経とうとしていますが、こうしてたくさんのシリーズ展開があり、長く愛されているのは
She kind of
囚人
reminds
の
me of like
皆
an
様
older
が
Chie.
日々真面目かつ大胆
Akito
に
Yosaki.
構成に向けて取り組んだ結果だと思っています。
Sandra, I would die on that hill
心から
with
あ
you.
りがとうございます。
Honestly,
そして囚人
I
の
think it's the
皆
best
さ
one
ん
of them
が
all.
楽しくメメントスへ行けるのも P5 への愛情にあふれた制作チームの
I
情
don't even
熱
think
が
it
あ
needs a
るから
remake, but
こ
I'll
そ
see
だ
what
と
they're
思
gonna
い
do
ま
with
す。
it. Why not?
収録でお会いするた
I
び
think
に
it's the best of the
スタッフ
stories.
の皆さんの
Hands
作品
down.
愛をひしひしと感じ、
I think
とても
the
幸
cast
せな環境で
interaction
ジュ
works
ステ
really
ィー
well.
ヌ&カロリーヌを演じさせていただいて感謝でいっぱい
Like the
です。
villain.
さて今回久しぶり、
Yeah.
もしくは初めて
Oh,
皆
Snacky,
様
this is
にお会いする
basically the
双子
MO.
は囚人ではない呼び方であな
Yeah.
たのことを呼び
Yeah,
ます。
seriously, Moko needs to not be
一
doing
体
this
ど
for
のよう
free.
な経緯で出会いあなたと行動を共にするのか
Exuvia,
ぜひお
that
楽
is
しみに。
100% true.
あなたに
The
は素養があ
love
ります。
for the P3 female main character is like palpable. Like, if they put them out there, I mean, I don't really care because I never played the original P3, so I don't have like a connection there. But I mean, there's people making a full-on mod for P3R just to put her in the game, and it's a good mod. Like, it's really well done. Like, that's how much people love her.
はい。しかし今回は囚人ではない。
逆に囚人というのは何なのか気になって P5 がやりたくなってきますね。これは。
P5 もよろしくお願いします。
I mean, I will say P3, and I'm not gonna spoiler it, so please don't put the spoiler in chat. 'Cause a lot of people playing it for the first time. But the ending to P3,
イベントというか
very good,
ね、ずっと置
very
い
good
てあるイ
ending.
ベントではあるんですけれども、メインストーリーではないところでつながっていってそれで追いかけてるので、
ああなんか面白いですね。本当に X。
You would yeah, that's exactly the point, Choir. Is there's so many people that have so much love for
どういう絡み方
for P3
関わり方になっていく
FemMC.
のかも楽しみなところで、さあではここからちょっといよいよね松永さんキャラクターについてお伺いしてもよろしいでしょ
Oh,
う
they're
か。
finally gonna talk
はい、
about
では
them.
次はいよいよパーティーに加わるジュスティナ
Okay, I've got to see how they cover this. This feels like 7 hours waiting to happen. So if you guys have not seen the kit, this is the place to watch.
カロリーの実装ですけど、全世界同時実装に
Yeah, I'd agree with that part, Dust. But the ending is
この点につい
beautiful.
て結構期待の声たくさんいただいているんですけども、ちょっといくつか懸念もいただいているので、先にちょっとその説明をさせていただければというふうに思っています。で、まずなんですけども、全世界同時実装なんですけども、なんか全然違う性能だったりとか中身違っちゃうんじゃないのだってやっぱ1年差が開いているので。
Some people worried that
っていうような懸念もいただいているんですけども、まずなんですけどこれ今回完全に同じキャラクターとして
Wow, so they are making them exactly the same
まるっと一緒です。だから
in all versions. Same numbers, no regional differences.
っていうのと、なので本当に全世界同時に
Wow, so they are not doing a nerf. You've missed nothing. They literally just said the first thing about the twins,
一緒
Mofo.
になっちゃうと何ですかその
They're talking about the balance between versions, and they're not going to do anything different
イン
between
フ
the
レがすごくなっ
versions.
ちゃうんじゃないのっていうような懸念もいただいています。何せ
So they're saying they're gonna
もともとラスボスよりもはるかに強いっていうキャラクターでもあるので、ゲームの
Their confidence fine. I think their confidence fine because I think honestly the numbers are going to be kind of mid.
今回なんですけども、まずは同じ性能で実装はされるんです
Yeah,
が
I expected that, but I
中国アジア版の方
I
では
think they're balancing it by making them not broken to
イベ
begin
ント
with.
以外のいろいろな
Did you guys just
それぞれ
catch
そこは違う
that editing issue they had?
ですけども、中国アジア版先行する方で新しい育成のコンテンツが
Okay, so if you don't know, the additional progression that's added later is going to be if you think about the Mindscape, the character portraits in the top left, that is the new progression. So that's like a new feature in the other versions, and it like just makes people stronger.
それぞれ適切なバランスで楽しんでいただける
That's what I thought they would
とい
do.
うふうに思っております。
It makes perfect
じゃあ
sense.
その追加とかのイベントによって、
はい
同じキャラではあるし同じ性能ではあるけれども ちゃんと
The level of insane that the multipliers would have to be to make them broken is significant. Like, I don't. If you don't know about the characters coming up, the power creep gets insane starting very soon. Very soon.
ちょっとかっこいい PV をもう一回見ていただければと思いますので、ではちょっとそこからさせてください。ではお願いします。
Oh, I love this. I'm getting this costume moment one. How cute is that outfit? Wonder's got all the drip. And this will be the new opening to the game while this is the event. Credit where credit's due. This whole thing right here is fantastic. We get Inner Ring of Mindscape with Astrolab, which should be with the start of 3.0. Which would be Mod Figure Skater, I think. Dude, this, if you hadn't seen that, that is fantastic. Like, yeah, that remix song is fantastic. Cry. Yeah. How can you not love the music in Persona, honestly?
はい、そうです。このハーフアニバーサリーに向けて作られたものです。はい。
贅沢すぎませんか？
ですね。ありがたい話です。本当に。
Yes and no, Snacky. The buffers we have in the other versions are so good, and their best thing right now is their buffing abilities. But then their mindscape could be significant. We don't know. We do not know their mindscape yet in terms of like the new part of the mindscape. So that could be insane for all we know. Dude, I love their personas. They have so many. Jack-O-Lantern, Frost, Agathion, Sudama, Mandrake. I can't say the next one. Shisha, Bugs, Arda.
待って、ペルソナが使えるのワンダ
True
ー君だけ
Trust.
だと思ってたので、
True.
こんなに複数使えるの。それにも衝撃なんですけど、私
But yeah, they're a whole new role if you didn't. So there's like a mix of people in chat that have been in my Discord and have been talking about their kit for the last 2 days and have just seen it for the first time today on this stream. So this is interesting.
まずなんですけれども、ジュスティン&カロリーヌなんですけども、ロールは自立という今までにない全く新しいロールになっております。で、この特徴なんですけれども、まず同じキャラクターで複数の
They're a single unit,
を使い分けることが
and
で
as
き
they're
る。
saying now, you actually get to pick their skill 1 and skill 2 when you go into battle, and that will change what they do, what role they are.
スキルから2つを選んで自由にセットできるという。
So they're literally everything: Guardian, Medic, Strategist, whatever the single target damage dealers are called, sweepers, depending on what skills you
6 パターンになるんですけども、この6パターンの組み合わせによってこれまでの6つのロールすべてに特徴がチェンジし、様々な戦い方ができるというキャラクターになって
So
い
they're
ます。
like a jack of all trades, but you pick what that trade is when you go into battle.
ロールも6つ切り替えられるってこと
そうですね。はい。はい、スキルとロールが連動していて、はい、6種類の性能に切り替えることができると。
I feel bad for anyone making guides, myself included.
すごいキャラクター
すごいキャラクターですこれ。
でも本当そんな感じですよね。
特別です。
ご本人
If you do it mid-fight, that'd be wild.
そうなんですね。
っていうか本当そんな感じのイメージです。
有識者によるとそうなんですね。
お会いした時に。
はい。でちょっと詳しい説明に入る前にバトルシーンを詰め込んだ映像を用意しており
Oh,
ます。
absolutely, Thor.
と思います。ではお願いします。
行くぞジュスティーヌ、すぐに排除します。これを受け取れ新人。
Oh, and they have 4 different highlights for each of the different roles, by the way. Which you're seeing right now, those are highlights.
随分と抗ってはいたようだが。
And in battle, they technically have 2 different highlights because you can have 2 different roles, and the 2 different highlights are on different cooldowns,
終わらせてやる。
which is pretty neat.
ボコボコにしちゃえ。
I think your card set is going to depend mainly on which role you want to use. Because a card set I would use for strategist is different than a card set I would use for single target damage. But that's where the presets become and very, very nice.
2人のキャラですけど、なんだ獲得としては1つのものが。
Oh, good question, Donald.
まだどこ見たらいいのか分からない。
That's a really good question. I didn't even think about that.
あとやっぱり最後のポーズとか本当に全部そのままというか、あの双子だみたいな、ね、動きがね。
はい。
It's already up in China? I thought it came out at the same time for everybody.
でまずなんですけど、この選べる4
Unless
つ
it's a slight time zone difference. I can check after the stream,
お
but
願いします。
so here you go.
はい、でまずスキルなんですけども、ここにあります4つから自由に2つを選ぶことができるようになっております。
はい。
はい、
これは毎回選べるみたいな。
そうですね。はい。
おー、じゃあもう敵に合わせてね。
すごいですよね。ピザ以外でこういうの聞いたことないですもん。
私もなんか。
So the mask of absurdity and nonsense is nice for the pierce rate.
はい。で先ほど8体プラスアルダーを読み上げさせていただいたんですけども、
はい
はい、そのうち各ペルソナが
そうですね
2体ずつ
はい
割り当てられて
Are
お
we
り
getting
ま
new
して
card set? I don't know if we're getting a specific one for the twins. They'd have to tell us because I haven't seen any data mines on it.
の仮面というスキルになっておりまして、
はい
これは敵1体に火炎属性
There
の
are
攻
more
撃
card
を
sets that will come to the
それぞれ
game, but
した上でさらに
I don't know
味方全体の
specifically for
攻撃が
twins.
相関ついた
Wouldn't it be funny if they had a
スキルに
card
なってお
set
ります
just for them that like switches depending on their role?
強くないですか？
いやそうなんですよ、でこのどのスキルもですね、この2つの属性による2回攻撃とプラス根気以外の追加効果がセットになっていまして、
はい
非常にどれも
I still want to see how they play in content that's like absorbs fire is weak to ice, that kind of a thing.
使うことができるというわけですね。
うわー、これ結構迷いますね。組み合わせ方。
はい、かなり迷うと思います。でこのスキル1と2だけでなく、あとハイライトの効果の方もこの選択によって決まるというふうになっておりまして、まあ攻撃と
Who knows how their SOS will work? That's a great
回復などもでき
question.
るような組み合わせにしようかなとかいろいろ戦術によって考え
Imagine if their
ると楽しい
SOS
です
was basically like if you have them, awesome, and if you don't, like you're completely screwed.
使っていくと感じになります。
おー、でもすごいのがどの弱点も
そうですね。
つけちゃうってこと
止まら
ですよね。
ないですね。これ
I want them to say something about the
何かし
weakness.
らおそらく若干つけるような設定を組むことができるというキャラクターになっております。
Because it would suck if
これ
like
だけでも
half of their
十分
damage is
多彩な
completely
戦略組めそう
negated.
なんですけども、それだけではございません。次のスライドお願いします。
お、
つまりですね、この4つから2つ選ぶということを合わせてこの6通りの組み合わせになるんですけど、こういう感じでこう組み合わせがあって次お願いします。はい。でその組み合わせ
I like this graphic. This is an interesting way to do it.
になっております。
It's not my favorite from a design standpoint, but yeah. Is anyone confused?
そうですね、6種類用意さ
Why
れ
are
て
you? Why am I
なっ
awake?
ております。
おー、あ、そっか、さっきのロールと一緒で。
Oh, was he immune to Curious? I didn't catch
そう
that.
ですね。
そうですね。
ほうほうほう
そのローに合わせてこのスキル3とあと潜在能力も合わせて変わるというふうになっております。はい。で例えば支配
This
ロール
loaded full damage. That's good to see. Okay.
救援ロールなら回復みたいな感じでその得意なスキルというのをスキル3でさらに使うことができるようになるというふうになっております。ちょっといろんな組み合わせがどうって話があったのでちょっと整理をさせていただきます。
Yes, please show a diagram.
スライドお願いします。で図にするとこんな感じ。
ピザみたいにチョイスとチョイスをすると。
Talent, yeah, the talent just is based
さら
on
に
one
なん
too.
かついてくるよっていうことですよね。おまけの。
Your brain hurts? Yeah, this is why we've been talking about this in chat for a couple days.
はい、でつまりその
And me and some others have been
4つの
behind the scenes
スキル
theory
が選ぶ
crafting
こと
quite a few
によって
things.
まずスキルがそのままスキル1と2に、はい、セットされ、
I
その
think that
組み合
it'll
わせに
be
よって
obvious in
スキル
game.
3
It
と
better be.
潜在能力が決定
But
され
truth
る
be told, I think most people are going to fall into
ハイライトは選んだ
one
2つのうち
role
それをそのまま先頭に持っていって
more than
バトル
anything
中に
else.
好きな方を選
And
択
when they're not
する
falling into that role, it's probably going to be like, oh, I need the fire skill, you know, something like that.
はい
すごいですね
じゃあもうその場でこれが欲しいっていうのをね。
I'm curious how the battle UI will look when you go into battle. Like how do you pick it? You know what
ハ
I
イラ
mean?
イトを打つかも選べるって。
選べちゃうはい
もうなんか自由度が高すぎて今
Because I don't want to have to go
まで
back to
に
their
なかったですよね、
character
本当に
to switch it. Like I want it to be like where you have Wonder's knives. I think it's probably gonna be like that where you pick his personas. Like they'll have that as well. Would be my guess.
実機で秋田さんにプレイしていただきながら説明させていただければと思います。
He said now it's easier to understand.
はいではぜひお願いできればと思います。
Oh, here we go.
まず
Okay.
この本能の言葉なんですけど、敵の情報としてはあれですね、この3タイプが弱点になってますね。疾風とかかな。
そうですね。
はい。
疾風と祝福が主に
はい
弱点かなと思いますので、さっき見ていた通り属性選べちゃうので、
そうですよね。
ぜひちょっとそこに合わせて。
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you can switch it. Do you guys see it on the side there? Thankfully, my big dome is not
見たことない感じになっていると思いますが。
showing or messing it up.
めっちゃ可愛い。
That's a cool background.
いいですよ。
このくるってね。
くるってする。可愛いですね。
Why aren't you giving them their awarenesses, devs? I see that you've unlocked them.
おお、かっこいい。
Love the weapon.
結構動きがありますね。二人
バトル中もくるくる動く感じがね、
うんうんうんうん
すごく愛らしかったので。
じゃあ
右下のスキルを、押していただい
そうだそうだスキル。へいへい。
て、で、ここでそのくるっと回転するアイコンが
That's interesting. Okay, so you can switch it right there.
切り替えができます。
今無邪気になってるからやっぱこれですよね。
そうですね。
はい。
手をつく感じで。
はい。
A little cumbersome to have to come in here to switch it every
これ
time.
で祝福の方を選ん
But
で。
I don't know, maybe there is a shortcut way to do it from the other screen.
じゃあこのまま戻りますね。
Art is a cool persona. Yeah. Yeah, so now you can see that it's swapped over there.
アイコンを押していただいても。
And it shows the
簡単にできるんです
the
ね。
role now. So the buffer role, whatever it's called, strategist, I
変わっ
think.
てる変わってる。
Are you really gonna run 3 strategists, dude?
そうか
Oh, cool. You can switch it right there. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. That's way better.
はい。じゃあこれで潜入しま
行っ
す
て。みましょうか。
Oh, was my head? I'm sorry. They were just clicking the button to switch it around. Is all you saw.
お、あ、くるくるついてますね。一旦これ
そうです
これ
ね。
でしましょうか。
等速で。
はい。
はい。
で、
That would've been fine if you
スキ
clicked
ルを
sword.
使う。
お
おお。
どっちも弱点になりますね。
Let me take my head
じ
off for a
ゃあま
second.
ずはこちら行ってみます。
はい
奉仕と警告の仮面。おお。
行くぞジュスティーヌすぐに排除します
So regular
Oh,
damage, then
強い。
weak damage.
もうくるくるしましたよ。え、あ、
Oh,
お
their
隣も
follow-up
あ
is
そうか属性も今違うから
Almighty.
そう
つけはし
That's
ない
cool.
メンバーは
そうだったそうだった。
私の声届けるよ
Yeah, I think the twins are going to be very versatile. I just don't think they're going to be broken.
はい、まあここら辺は適当にもう
はい
サクサクいきましょうかね。
これが私の全力の歌
で、ワンダー君も
Yeah, I'm super excited for the kit.
で、あ、
I mean,
今日
I think they are incredibly interesting, and their awarenesses are really good. Like their A1 and their A2 are very good.
クリティカルリー
A4 is okay. A6 is really cool. I know they did all strategists.
いやーやってきましたね。
In practice, this is a horrible team.
あー、これやめて。
危ない
She's getting mad. 'Cause she's getting hit.
あ、痛い。
お兄様
お、
でも行きます
まあCM
And then they've got Puppet as their
ちょっと
Navi.
欲しい。
置いておきま
There's nobody that's weak to Almighty that I can think
じゃあと
of.
にかく双子をガンガンに上げていきまして。
But that's the whole point. Is
さあ
it's
続い
it's
て双子の
it
番ですね。
ignores weakness, right? It's just
次はもう
it
一
just
個の
always
スキル
does
いきます
damage.
ね。
はい
よいしょ。さあ祝福。あ、これはどっちもいける。あ、ここやれそうですね。
行くぞジュスティーヌすぐに排除します
I know. I can't. The 1X is horrible.
お、こっちいけるか。あー、よいしょ。
Their damage looks good here, but they're also with all strategists. Keep in mind,
おお。
これ弱点つけるのを選んで持っていけるのちょっと
and not exactly a hard
やり
stage.
方すぎますね
す。めちゃめちゃ有利です。
そしてたまりましたよ。ハイライト。
ハイライト、はい。
ここで
ハイライトはこ
I
の
guess
2つ
maybe you
どちら
could,
でも
yeah.
選ぶことができる。
Oh, this is cool. How you pick the highlight.
確かあれ。
This is a cool UI.
こっちの敵はどっちだったっけ。
あ弱点ですか
弱点
うんこっちじゃないかな
So that
あでもこっちは回復だ
HP is
回
not
復技だから
great.
攻撃技をいきますね。
はい。
That was only 122% damage.
では痛いようだしかしここでの無力です
Yeah, it seems okay, but they're also in their strategist role. They're not in their damage role.
あ、まだだった。そうだそうだ。
ここから
お兄様
そうですね。
でも行きます
ちょっとじゃあここら辺だけは
Oh, thank you.
いろいろ飛ばしていっちゃいます
I think they heard us complaining and then putting it on auto. I love it. They're like, we're done.
そうかでも本当窮地に陥ってたら回復もすごくありがたいですよね
そうですね。
巻き返しが
おお。
取れるというか
もう一回出ましたよ。
うん全体だしありがたいですね
続けます
おお、続けちゃう。なんと。
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to judge because keep in mind, they're not buffing, they're not being optimal or anything like that, and they're in like a basic stage. Like,
まあ
it's a good place to show
そうですね
effects, it's not a good place to show damage.
あと技が美しいですね。
うんなんか見ててすごく楽しいというか
Could they add personas and skills to the kit as time goes on? I mean, theoretically, they could do it with the new Mindscape and the other servers, but otherwise, I don't think they would.
いやハイライトがそこで選べるの本当すごいなっていうね
今まで全くなかったですからね。
はい。
はい。
いろいろ新しいフィーチャーが入っております。で、本当に6種類のロー
The
ル
animations are great,
多彩な戦
yeah.
略取れ
And
る
I love that UI for the highlight. That's the first time I saw the full UI for it when you pick which highlight you're
そう
using.
なんですけど、こちらの6つの戦い方それぞれ
Briefly introduce each of the 6 battle styles. I told you it's going to be a 17-hour long
正確に説明しているとちょっと時間が全く足りないなとなっておりますので、ちょっと今日は簡単にサマリでそれぞれまとめており
Okay,
ます
they're
の
doing
で、
a summary, thank
各
God.
スキルの方
Are they
ご紹介
must pull? I don't
させ
think
ていただければ
so.
と思います
Unless you're going first
ま
course.
ずは最初のスライドお願いします。
We don't know if we're getting a free version.
はい。ちょっと今日はこういう図で説明をしていければと思うんですけれども、まずは
All right, so medic.
救援のロールですね。こちらはですね、いたずら
This is a good way to frame it up.
そして奉仕と警告の仮面を組み合わせることによって発生します。で、この組み合わせなんですけども、味方全
Sorry,
体
it's a
の
lot that I have to digest in my
ど
head.
ちらも入っているということで非常に安定したバランス型の戦闘スタイルになって
Yeah,
おり
see,
ます。
this is what I mean though. It's going to be very much on this on the numbers because think about medic. Are you going to bring Minami, or are you going to bring the twins? So the twins are competing with Minami, right? And that's the thing with each of their roles. Now, if you don't have Minami, then they're competing with a Lufel or a Mona, right? So if you need light healing, having extra attack might not be a bad thing.
そうですね。はい。で
I think those are the kind of choices you're going to have to make.
にもなりますし、とにかくかけまくれば火力がどんどん上がっていくということで、超火力型とも言えるかなというふうに思います。では次に
Yeah, it's definitely confusing.
はい。そして3つ目は支配ロールですね。でこの組み合わせなんですけども、唯一スキル3で全体攻撃を使うことができます。
And see, like this one, on this roll, this doesn't do anything for the party on skill 2, it's just on skill 1. And so this is, and the same thing, like, are you going to bring them, or are you going to bring a Haru, or are you going to bring a Joker? Like, always going to be the question is it a situation where you don't have a certain, you know, role that you haven't pulled for, right?
おー、いいですね。
I think strategist is their biggest role, honestly. Guardian, I think, actually is pretty bad for them.
でこの組み合わせはその通り防御特化のロールになっておりまして、
It's just all over the place. Like, it increases Pierce and then decreases party damage taken, but they don't get a shield until their third skill.
助かりますね。
はい。とはいえですね、スキルと1と2はそ
You
れぞ
don't
れ
like the
攻撃スキル
complexity in the gacha?
で、あとハイライト右側の方はしっかりダメージ技になっててもするので、はい。
But that's why I think most people are probably going to settle into one role on this.
では
They're gonna fit a certain need that you don't already have.
はい。でそして5つ目です。屈従ロールと。でこの組み合わせなん
And
です
see,
けど
like this one
強力なデバ
here,
フ効果が使えるキャラクターになっており
it's a
ます。
Saboteur.
で
But like, look at skill
回復
1,
も
decrease party's damage taken, restores HP. Skill 2, increase attack and damage dealt. There's nothing Saboteur about that. It's not until skill 3. Skill 3 is not bad in this one because you've got shock and windswept and defense down. But that means that if that doesn't last for 3 turns, that you're going to have a hole in your Saboteur roll,
はい、最
right?
後ですね。最後は反抗ロールです。でこの組み合わせなんですけども、
So once I have the official numbers, I'll be able to break this down better. But your only defense down was in that other one.
豊富なので、ジュスティンカロリーヌ自身とあとはプラスパーティーのエースアタッカーの2人で戦うというような
The assassin role is not bad. But again, depends on
ジョーカ
numbers.
ー君合わせたいですね。
が熱いと思いますね、きっと。
No, skill 1 is not multi
本当にその
on the
それぞ
sweeper.
れ全く異なる戦い方ができると。
P5X Global does not lack a DPS. Are you kidding me? Have you seen Haru?
新システムですね。
I couldn't use her in the Velvet Trials because she was killing things too quickly.
これまでちょっと
It's kind of funny.
なかったなっていうキャラクターもここで結構変わってきそうという。
そうですね。はい。
確かに
本当にそのパーティーの中でのその動き方
Yeah, I think that she's a good
あるし
filler of
さん
roles.
たちおっしゃってくださってましたけども
It'll help with things like Velvet Trials for sure, or for I think she'll be very good for
そういう意味で
Ashlab.
は6通り以上
If you want to know where I think she's going to be the best, it's
いろんな戦い
Ashlab.
ができるキャラクターになっておりますので、はい、今までそのこのキャラクターも
Because Ashlab always has different conditions to get the best damage, and she could be every one of those conditions, which is insane.
戦い方を試していただければと思います。
やっぱりベルベットルームの住民をね、こう仲間にするってそういうことなんですね。
そうですね。
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, strategist role is definitely her biggest role, I think,
ロール
though.
と関係なくですね。はい。
あ、そうですね。はい、共通で発揮される能力とかもいくつ
I
も
mean,
あ
I've
る
spent
ので
enough hours digesting her kit to feel pretty good about what I understand. I just don't know the numbers because we know. Oh, here we go.
はい
Hold on,
という
hold
わ
on,
けで
hold
こ
on.
ちらはですね、どのスキルかを選んだかとかは関
For
係
every
なく
100 points of
発揮され
attack,
る能力の
increase
ご紹介
desire
になって
level by 1 up to 45. For every 2% of damage multiplier, plus increase
戦
desire
闘
level
開
by
始時自身の
15.
基礎ステータスに応じてデザイアレベルと
I'm gonna have to screenshot this stuff or come back to it later.
仕組みになっております。で、攻撃力が100ごとに もしくは攻撃倍率が 2% ごとにクリティカルダメージ 100% ごとにというような感じでそれぞれデザイアレベルが上昇するというふうになってお
Okay,
ります
yeah, so the awareness zero is nice because you have an always present buff for Wonder even when they're not in your team. But again, that's just going to increase his numbers slightly on his personas. 3.0 should be Astrolab unless they give it to us early. So pretty soon, pretty soon.
によってボーナスが入るようになっているということで、つまりその結構選んだロールによっていろいろ戦い方が変わる。
Yeah, high fire, that's exactly what I
まあ
think.
いずれの戦い方を
You overslept. Mega Man, you've only missed the start of them showing some of the kit for Justine and Caroline, so you're not too far behind, friend.
というのと、あとは意識ゼロの方なんですけれども、ジュスティーン&カロリーヌを獲得すると、戦闘中主人公のスキルと回答生命のレベルが1上昇。
Yeah, so just think about Wonder and how in his schema at the bottom you have the things that increase the personas, their trait levels, and the highlight level. This is just adding +1 to that.
さすがですね。
Maybe not in the schema itself, but like in practice, that's what it's doing. And their A6 will add another level to that as well. So like your super sweaty guilds are going to have A6,
潜在能力だ
Caroline
けで
and
これってこ
Justine's.
とは、意識どんどん上げてったらどうなるんだろ
そうです、そちら
うか。
もあります。
おー
そちらもちろんご紹介させていただきま
Yeah,
す。
so even if they're not in your team, he will always have that buff 100% of the time. But it's not crazy. This is a good awareness though. I mean, as good as the characters themselves are.
根気力が 30% 上昇、そしてスキル3を発動したとき、デザイアレベルが上昇。
Oh, this isn't their
あ
awareness.
とはそのいずれかの総合を獲得
That's their weapon.
した時、ターンの間味方全体
This weapon's pretty good.
13% 上昇し
13%, so it stacks twice, so 26%. Critical damage and damage delta is not bad.
で、ちょっとこちらすみません補足になるんですけども、この総合というものなんですけども、
I think that weapon's worth it.
スキル1かスキル2選んだスキルを使うと
Because it's party wide. So party wide, crit damage 26, party wide,
のようなイメージかなと思うんですけど、
crit or damage dealt 26%.
で、なのでまあ要はスキル1とか2を使うたびに、2ターンの間、こういった効果がつくという。
Yeah, I would say the weapon's a worth pull.
で、あと
is
すみま
worth
せん
pulling.
と
Those are two good
さっき
buffs.
プレイしていただいた時に、秋さんの1と2しか使えなかったじゃないですか。
はい。
3が最初は使えなかったと思うんですけど、
はい
あれはスキル1とスキル2それぞれの総合を獲得
Yeah, so you have to use skill 1, then skill 2, and then you can use skill 3.
はい
じゃあ
Skill 3 is an
一旦
almighty
では基本
attack.
的にはない状態っていうことですね。
So their rotation is super easy. Skill 1, skill 2, skill 3.
はい。わかり
Or
ました。
skill 2, skill 1, skill 3, depending on how you want to set it up.
はい。では続きまして意識1から6ご説明させていただきます。
So awareness 1, check this out. So you automatically cast skill 3.
という能力です。で、戦闘開始時、選択したペルソナに対応する2
So
種類
you
の
automatically
総合を獲
gain
得する
the
という
benefit,
ことで
their facade
先ほど
benefit,
今話
which
した
is
通り
what you
総合
get
スキル
after
3
you
の
use their
追加
skill.
効果を発生させるために必要な
And then
もの
once you
なん
have
ですけ
2
ど
of
も
those, you automatically skill cast 3, either at the start or end of your turn, just depending on when you get them.
という感じなんですけ
So
ど
that
も
might make it so that you never have to cast skill 3. So it's skill 1, skill 2, skill 1, skill 2.
になっております。
おお、じゃあさっきの私みたいなことにはならないということですね
そうですね。いきなりスキル3がバーンと出ちゃうという感じです。で、自身のターン開始時または終了時2種類の総合を所持していると自身でランダムな対象にスキル3、2者合一の仮面を1回発動し、
And that's why, yeah, I think like I would really like to at least get an
という
A1
ことで
on them.
これ説明つまりですね、スキル3を自動で発動するようになります。もちろんスキル1と2で総合を獲得して、でスキル3を打つとこの総合自体なくなっちゃうので、またスキル1と2を取ってね。
Because if it makes their buff up times or whatever that, you know, into a permanent situation, I think that's what makes it good. I really like A2, honestly. The theory crafting I was doing was on the A2. Let's look at these numbers. So facade of mischief and innocence. This is so mischief and innocence is part of the strategist role. Party attack by 30% for 2 turns. And then the pierce one is part of strategist as well. Where's that at? Or is it crit damage I was thinking of? I think it's a crit damage one.
とんでもなくね。
I'm still memorizing all the names, so
攻撃も強い
sorry.
し、火ダメも強いしみたいな。
Facade and absurdity, yeah. Increase critical damage by 20%. So this is why the A1 becomes nice, because if these are 2 turn buffs and you don't have to skill cast 3, then you can make that permanent.
続いて意識4から6になりますが、意識4に関しましては、自身がハイライトを発動した時に
Awareness 4 is decent, but it's just a 20% attack up and a 10% attack up for the party. So awareness 4 is to me just okay. It's decent, it's not great. Awareness 6 is a book and a half.
いろんなところが凝っているキャラクターなんですが、これも非常に特別なものに今回なっております。
So Wonder gets an additional tactics level again, so now he's got +2, which again is only a few percentage points increase. It's not like massive.
あとデザイアレベルが20上昇する。でここからがすごいんですけども、
so they get a true desire every 9 turns, so every other battle round.
真実の活動1つを消費して、次に発動する二者合一の仮面を強化するということで、スキル3の二者合一の仮面が全然違うものに強化されるという能力になっております。
わあ、なんか負が金になるみたいなことですか？課金みたいな。
Trying to digest all of it, sorry.
全ての総合の効果を二者合一の仮面を発動することによって発動するという感じでですね、選択者対象に攻撃 40% ごと
The bonus hit deals 1 hit of every
それぞれ
single
の攻撃が
thing.
8種の属性それぞれになっているという
That's awesome.
なんかすごいことが書いてある感じ。
Skill 3 transforms into attack that strikes with all 8 attributes. That's a good way to say it, yeah.
で属性攻撃を行う追加後で
So-
行う技に変化します。
すべて。
はい。
let's see, I'm missing my chat, so sorry.
しますのでちょっとこちら
Oh, no worries, Shaker.
動画を特別用意しております。ちょっと見ていただければと思います。ではどうぞ
Yeah, my should you pull is probably going to be right after they actually come out. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's actual numbers. Oh, damn, that was fast.
制裁の時間だ。
So that's what it looks like at A0 through 5, and here's the A6. This is going to
お
be
仕
cool.
置きの時間です。今さら躊躇してます。行くぞ、ジュスティーナ。すぐに排除します。
Okay, so now they're going to auto
制
cast
裁の
it.
時間だ。
Oh my god, that looked cool. Did you see how they changed it and had all the personas behind it? That was cool.
もうあれは勝てないのではって敵が逃げ出しそうな演出でしたね。
みんないましたよね。
みんないましたね。
みんないた。
Yeah, the strengths of Null are going to make it super interesting.
後ろに大量の。
Do we have many guild boss who drain? I don't know off the top of my
見たいです
head.
ね。単純にその
Maybe at least a
バトル
couple.
として欲しいのはもちろん演出がやっぱりあそこまでね凝ってると。いや
そうですね。6まで上げるとあれば。
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would not be going for an
本当に特別
A6.
演出ですね。
I don't have that kind of rich blood, but it's really cool.
ミランドタウリーのご紹介でした。
はい。
They've not specifically said about Drain and Null,
お
no.
届けしてきましたけども、実はまだとっておきの情報が一つ残って
The special reveal better be we getting a copy
こ
for
ちら
free.
お願いします。
Show me.
あ、これはもう。
Oh no, it's just a special BGM.
親の声より聞いてる BGM かもしれないですけど。
If you've played Persona 5, it might be a track you've heard more than your parents' voice. That's funny.
曲は聞いたことあるけど。
はい。
ありがとうございます。
今回はそうか、さらにこのスペシャルな。
そうです。
おー
聞いていただいてありがとうございます。はい。今回ですね、
During the version of
イベント
event
ス
you
トーリー
enjoy.
内のバトルではですね、リバースイン
Oh, nice. The Persona 5 special big band remix of Rivers in the Desert is going to be in the event story. I mean, that's cool.
この BGM なんですけれども、
はい
チャーリー・ローゼンさんというですね、グラミー賞&トミー賞をそれぞれ2度受賞しているですね、作曲家兼
I mean, I still stand by the fact I think this is one of the most interesting characters they've ever released.
2025年にですね、彼がですね、ペルソナ5の楽曲
Aria Soul would be awesome, yeah. But I need to go back and look at those numbers more. On their skills, I don't know that they replace anybody. They fill holes in rosters, but if you're someone who's pulled everybody or most of the characters, they're going to become less relevant. Because they fit the role of everything is good, but not broken. As far as I can tell, I really need to get my hands on them.
わあ、これ実際にあったコンサートの。
ギターを弾いてるのがチャーリーさんでございます。
But I think if you're serious about pulling them, you kind of need to go to one.
で、
Because everything seems to be two turn, which means that your third turn you're losing everything.
なっております。このリミックスバージョンですね。はい。
Yeah, I don't think that you're wrong, Yude. I think that that's kind of where I'm landing so far.
P5X の中で楽しめるということでございます。はい。これは嬉しいよ。
嬉しい。情報知らなかった我々も嬉しい。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
もともとかっこいい曲ですけど、さらに熱い。
Yeah, Windvast A1 from a buff standpoint is probably better.
音圧感がすごいあるリミックスになってると思います。はい。
ビッグバンドアレンジ。
そうですね。はい。ペルさんがご存知いただけるとは思うんです
Same thing with Turbo.
大きな魅力の一つは
I mean, and Turbo's not that far off
楽しんでいただければと
in the grand scheme of things. I mean, obviously a little ways for us, I guess I should say.
もう一曲今回のイベントのためにアレ
I
ンジ
think
を
they're
した
probably
ゲームがござい
better
ま
in
して
global than they are in the other servers right now because we don't already have that
特別アレンジが
competition.
ログイン画面で流れますので、そしてぜひこちらもですね楽しんでいただ
Mod,
けれ
yeah,
ば
Mod
と
needs
思って
buffs.
おります。はい。
はい。本当に
Ice mode's
なんか
irrelevant.
というか
Wind mode
全てがなんか
is decent, but
そう、
you could just
豪華ですよね
replace her for
ハーフア
Ray
ニバ
at
ーサ
that
リー
point.
こんなにいい思いしてええんかって話になってますけど
1周年どうなっちゃうんだろうっていう
I think all this for half year anniversary. They've said two things. Justine and Caroline and
ここ
music.
まで宇田さんありがとうございました
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
さあそして酒井さんからもお知らせがあるんですよね
はい、
Could you imagine if that was it?
パロディの実装とあとハーフアニバーサリーを記念しましてゲーム外でもキャンペーンが行われます。まずはこちらのスライドをお願いいたします。はい、こちらのキャンペーンは予告となります。12月の25日から1月9日まで P5X ハーフアニバーサリー記念プレゼントキャンペーンを実施いたします。こちらはゲーム内からキャンペーンに参加いただくことでゲーム内のお知らせから商品の当選がわかります。
Yeah, they'll get buffed because of Mindscape in the other servers, like the new Mindscape.
は
But
い、もちろんです。
いや
毎日できる
やります
何かしら当たるかもしれない、
はい
ねちょっとぜひ皆さん毎日挑戦していただいて、
ドゥ
詳しくは
ドゥドゥ
公式 X またゲーム内のお知らせご確認ください
他にもゲームアップデートの方が
まだまだあると
okay, let's see what else they have. I know some of the stuff they have because they've already said it.
そ
But
うで前回なんですけども初期カイドルの一人であるサハラミューズのストーリーをついにようやく追加できたというのがあったと思うんですけども今回のバージョンでは同じく本当に最初のカイドルであるコトネ・モンターニのシナジーストーリーが追加されます。
alright, so yeah, we're getting Katone's synergy story. She's wicked cute.
はい
Um,
登場していて
it's a fun little
そこ
story.
に縁があります
はい
Mont is not in this patch. It'll be the patch after. I mean, the synergy story is this patch, but her actual pulling will be the next one. I missed the super chat. I am so sorry. Let me scroll back up.
で世界大会で優
How
勝
did it
経験
not
の
show
あ
it to me?
るフィギュアスケーターで練習中の怪我と
Let me go
ネッ
back.
トでの誹謗中傷が原因で一戦を退いていたが主人公と智子の
Donald, thank you so much. I'm so sorry that I missed that. It's unfortunately my chat program didn't pick it up. For the Twins Awareness Fund, that is 100% 100% going to the Twins Awareness Fund. Thank you so much, Donald, for that super chat, and I apologize for missing that.
私を導いてっていう言葉すごい覚えちゃいましたね
耳に残る
耳に残ります
はいずっと耳に残る
YouTube's dual streaming is still in beta, and unfortunately, it has issues with chat.
ストーリーが展開するということで
Not that's an excuse. I shouldn't have missed that.
見ていただければと思っておりますのでどうぞ動画の方ご覧ください。お願いします。
Is it okay if you DM me more? Yeah, go ahead. Leo, feel free. The Coon?
元気してた？今度の予選会で
Okay, so the Coon is kind of funny because I don't know if you guys know a lot about like US state culture, but a lot of nicknames come from where you're born. And my sister, one of my sisters, was born in Louisiana. And if you're born in Louisiana, especially if you're in parts of the South of Louisiana, you're called a coon ass. Think of like raccoon, C-O-N. And so when she said the coon, I just thought instantly of my sister being a coon ass.
こう見えて人見知りなのよ。あなた相手には普通に喋れているか
I
ら。
mean, synergy-wise, she's probably my favorite, to be honest with you.
正直自分でも驚いてるの。
I missed your super chat because all chats are super. That's fair. That's fair.
小さい頃の私は日本語もフランス語も
Nufel could have been a raccoon. That would have been awesome.
言われたことを理解しようと必死だった。
Not that anybody has to give another super chat, but I switched the way my screen on my other screen is. So hopefully if something like that or a membership came through, I won't miss it again. So again, I super apologize. I actually feel really bad about that, Donald.
言葉を知らなかった頃は誰かに恋してたこともあったのかもしれないけど。
Stream is interesting so far. So, I mean, we learned more about the kit. It's super complicated and hard for me to explain. So I'm going to make a video about that. And then,
嘘でもいいから
she has a cute
私
outfit.
に愛してるって言ってみてくれ
Yeah,
ない
Best Girl's getting her synergy. Najox is probably crying right now in the corner on how the hell is he going to make an infographic for that.
私がバイトしてる間に
I think that, this is my personal opinion, I think that Justine and Caroline are great fillers if you haven't been pulling everybody. Otherwise, skippable. If you are a top guild, probably mandatory A6.
ちょっとじゃあ今回の
And I mean, like,
あらすじを
guilds 1 through 3.
よろしいでしょうか
そう
To
です
be very clear about that. Not my guild. Go have fun with your life, my guild.
では和田さん読み上げの方お願いできればと思います。
渋谷の本屋で何やら悩んでいる様子の琴音に出会う主人公。 琴音は次の大会に向けて新しい演
I know, I
技
wish
を
4-star
練習している
wasn't
が
useless
テ
too.
ーマをうまくつかめず困っていると打ち明ける。私とデートしてくれない？今から。突然のお願いに戸惑いつつも主人公は琴音に連れられて遊園地へ向かうことに。あげちゃんいいなこんなに距離ね縮めて
They're really getting close. Yeah, they are.
私は夕方
The
とかに
harem
ド
will
ラッグストアで会
continue.
って一緒のバイトなんだねって言ってるイメージだったので
人見知りなんですかあの方は。
ね、でも出会った時は確かに割と無口めではあったんですけ
She
ど
was shy until she saw that wonder drip in the velvet attendant outfit. She's like, I need some of that.
ちょっとはいロマンス味の多めの
I finished Mesa Synergy to 20 yesterday. I sent a picture in the Discord.
はい。単純にそのなんかラブストーリーというかロマンス的なものだけではなくていろんな展開も待っているおりますので、はい、ちょっとぜひプレイしていただければと思います。
はい、楽しみです。さあそして
Time to burn energy drinks. Get her leveled up.
はい、で今回なんですけども、小出日和という NPC キャラクターが新たに登場いたします。ではスライドの
Who's our new NPC? I need to Oh, okay. There you
は
go.
い、でこちらですね、こちらもマサさん読み上げお願いでき
You
るかと思
finally
い
get
ます
your cat girl.
主人公は渋谷で猫に話しかけている少女小出日和と出会う。
Everyone's been wondering when you'd actually be able to give her funds. Here's your side story for Hiyori.
おしゃべりが難しいから募金も大変。
You were very proud. I knew you would be. That's why I had to tag you. The second I did it, I'm like, I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to tag Melissa in this one.
ね
はい。
もう最初
They
期
need
か
to
ら
like
今
shuffle people around though. Like there needs to be more nighttime synergies because like there's what 8 or 9 for like the first slot. Like it's
ス
insane.
タートしたタイミングから
We should push some of that to the night
はい。
何回話しかけても
because I also already have Yui maxed out, and so now I'm switching over to was it Yukimi is the other night
その
slot.
話を動き出すということで、ぜひ気にかけていただければと思います。
That poor girl's been raising fund for cats for 6 months.
さあそしてまだ
She's got
まだ
nothing.
こちらねゲーム情報続きますが、ここで実は今回ちょっとこんな企画もございまして、はい、ゲームの世界を飛び出してファンアニバーサリー記念でさまざまなコラボがラインナップ実施されまして、先日実は私とね百花繚乱さんでとあるコラボ先ロケにはい。
Yeah, it's only 3 at night. It's terribly low populated. Like once I finish Yukimi, it's like okay.
そうですねバイトしてる間にそうネキも
はい我々で行ってまいりました。
Wow. She's like, I was working part time. You guys got to go hang
こ
out.
ちらの様子 VTR でお届けいたしますが、本日はショートバージョンということでね、まずこちらショートバージョン VTR ご覧ください。
I very rarely get those. Donald, yeah. Dude, I love how they released that picture early on accident.
これ好き、おいしい。
なんと今回双子さんとの全国78店舗でのコラボ決定いたしました。
じゃあすごい。全国。
Okay, so this is great for Japan,
P5X のリアルな
but we won't have any
初めて
carry over into other countries, I'd assume.
あ、そうかもしれませんね。
ジュスティーヌと
Yeah, you're just gonna be working night shift getting
と
cash.
いうかね、
ええ
控えめながらもね爽やかで。
対するカロリーの方結構色濃いですけど、これはこれがマーラーです。マーラ
こちらのコラボメニュー一つご注文いただ
Can we
く
get
と
Sepia and Foray
なんと
synergies, right?
オリジナルノベルティのステッカーが1枚プレゼントされると。
Oh, I kind of want one of those
全
cards.
部で3種類ですので、うち
I'm a
1種
sucker
類
because
シークレッ
if
ト
this was in the
となっております
US and I had one of these restaurants nearby me, you know for a fact I'd be going and getting this.
これは二刀流とかもあるんですか。
ー。二刀流。今回ダーツライブさんのダーツ筐体に P5X との限定コラ
Why
ボ
do
ゲ
they
ーム
not
が
have
実
darts
装されます。
in P5X? It's like from a side game content. Look at Lupel. It makes so much sense. I know.
みたいな。
What the hell was that?
もう一回ちゃんと
You saw
やらないと
nothing.
ねこれは
こちらをプレイした方
More tie-ins to come. Yeah, because a lot. You guys know like gacha games. Like there's always tie-ins, especially with Persona games. Like P3 had how many collaborations in Japan? Like a significant amount.
キャッチャーオンラインでございます。
はい、ここでもじゃあ P5X が
Don't you ask for darts? I will ask for them, and I
アー
will
ムがあ
get
り
them
ま
one
す
day.
ね。右上に。
アームっていうか
ええ
すごい手ですね。
Why is there a hand in the claw
そうです
machine?
ね。
アームですよね。はい。どこ行きます？狙う。
Really? I thought the darts minigame was actually
気に
kind
な
of
るけれ
easy.
ど真ん中かな。ちょっと笑わせないでください。
これはちょっと
というかこの
Dude, I got-
グラグラしてて怖いですねちょっと。あちょっと
やったか。
Where did I? Hold on. I have
か
some.
もしれません。あ、やった
すごい頂戴いたします。ではプレイスタート。
我らの
ガッツインが入りました。
相手が務まるか
いきます。
はい。
I'll have to find it. Where the
ちょ
fuck
っ
did I
と
put it?
短すぎたかも。
I went to round 1 with my kids a couple weeks ago, and I totally got one of those keychains for Metaphor.
そうな気が
松田さん、突然なんですけど、ペルソナの世界って入ってみたくないですか？
突然じゃないですか。何ですか？認知ですか？入れるものなら入りたいです。
ああ、わかりました。じゃあちょっと待ってくださいね。
Yeah, I was there. I didn't even know they were doing the collab. Where the hell did I put it?
お、
Look around my office. It's got to be in here somewhere. This is all my nerdy
あ、い
stuff.
いです
down
ね。
here.
そう。はい、ペルソナの世界入ってませんか、松田さん。
途中で笑っちゃって
Yeah, I
ま
don't
す
know where I
よ。
put it.
ちゃんとこうブチしてますよ。
すっごいブチブチして
こちらなんですが、公式 TikTok で12月下旬から配信される予定です。
I have no idea where I left that.
はい。
I literally just dusted my desk like 2 days ago too.
楽しそう。
I don't know, but I got one of the keychains. It was cool. I literally did a top up of our game card for like $55 because that's how you got it, and I'm like, I need
コ
this.
ラボイベント発生してるとは思わなくてびっくりしました。
I have not been focusing on Tycoon. I got the monthly rewards, and I haven't done much else. I have not gotten the 5 coins.
皆さんどこかしら絶対お近くにあるはずなので、本当にあれは召し上がってほしいです。
確かにお肉を食べて、でダーツやりに
They haven't announced any gifts. So far, the only thing they've really talked about is the twins. How long is this thing
で
been
お
going?
家帰ってからはね、オンラインでまた UFO キャッチャーやって
How far are we
結構
into the
楽しみ
stream?
方いっぱいありますよね。
いややっぱり充実してますね。
We're over an hour.
ですのでちょっとね改めてこちらの動画フルバージョンに
We're over an hour.
YouTube にてね、はいご覧いただ
And
き
all
ますの
we've
で
actually seen is the
ぜ
twins.
ひ気になった方はねお楽しみください。さあ改めましてコラボについて
Well, and these collabs, but that's like
見てまいりましょう
side stuff, right?
まずは大阪焼肉ホルモン双子さんとのコラボ。
Ooh, a secret
2025年
sticker.
12月25日から2026年1月21日まで全国78店舗で実施され
Yeah,
ます。
trust. I feel like that would be me
コラボ
too.
メニューはその名も P5X 双子の
Yeah, I mean, and like the
双子
twins kit did take a while for them to explain. It was cool, of course, but
コラボ限定の味付け
oh, and
に
they
アレンジしました
mentioned Katone Synergy and Catgirl's story. So I guess they've done other stuff, but they haven't said anything about like the rewards, the daily login bonuses if there are any,
食べていました。
stuff like that.
でも一皿では足りないのでぜひ皆様
You hate the point of
一皿ね
global passive in the game? At least it's not anything
そうなんです
significant.
はいぜひお召し上がりください。そしてコラボメニューねご注文された方ノベルティプレゼントしておりますね全3種類
Waffle House collab would be amazing. Here's the thing, if they do a Waffle House collab, you have to fight somebody to get it. That would be the Waffle House rule.
ご注意ください。ノベルティがゲットできるチャンスのあるキャンペーンも開催予定です。
Also, I'm seeing that I have 200 concurrent viewers right now. 205 actually just went up. So thank you for joining me.
確かに。
Because you could be in the official stream, but you're here with me, and I super appreciate
ダーツ
that.
ライブさんとのコラボのお知らせです。こちらです。
It goes fast when you don't know about the character, yeah. And I mean, I'm always going to be ahead on news if I can be, for the fact that I'm a content creator and it makes sense that I do that. But I still like seeing the way they present certain things. Yeah, I think from a number standpoint, the +1 global passive to Wonder, it's only going to translate to a couple % of X, which is not going to be that significant. Is there a P5X guild review as well? Unfortunately, the P5X guilds can only hold 30 people. So I have a main guild and a sub guild, but we're both full right now. But if you join my Discord, let me go get the Discord link. If you join my Discord, you can always see when we're recruiting. And there's sometimes other groups that will recruit from mine. I just ask that they don't come to my Discord strictly for that reason alone. Like, come be a part of the team. You know what I mean? I'll put the Discord link in chat. Hold on.
無料で遊べるチャレンジブースです。
無料。
そうなんです。
So I'll put it both in both. Feel free, like, and it's not just P5X. Like, we have spots for Arknights, we have spots for CZN, we have spots for DNA. I can always add more game spots. You know, if there's enough people in the community that play a specific game, I don't want to have like 1,000, right? Because if like one person's in chat, it gets boring. So feel free to join us. It's
また X での相互フォロー
there for
キャンペ
everybody.
ーンも開催予定です。詳しくは公式 X をご確認ください。
Truth be told, Melissa runs the whole
そして
thing. She's got the highest
先ほど
ranking
の
on the
VTR で
Discord
もご紹
server.
介させていただき
So
ました SNS エフェクトのお知らせです
Joseph, sub guild member here.
はい、さっきやってた誰でもブチができるので SNS で遊べるエフェクト
Normally watch videos for summaries. What's your quick take on A0 through A6? Yes, so
カットインですよね。
I think if you are serious about the twins, and I don't think you need to be, but if you're serious about the twins, I think A1 becomes necessary because it looks like everything is a 2-turn buff, and that auto cast your skill 3 so you don't lose that timing. A2 is really nice for the buffs, and then it kind of skips all the way to A6. So
SNS でブチできる
my big thing with them is so far, I think they are more of a filler unit than it's a must-need unit. So I think they're going to come down to fans, or someone like me who's just super interested in their kit just because I think it looks cool. I don't think they're a must pull to begin with, but if you are going to pull them for anything more than just the fun of pulling them, then I think A1 is almost necessary. Did other servers get anything in their first half? Any of it? Not anything as big as a whole character like this, but they got like pulls and like the basic stuff. They're much bigger on the anniversaries than the half anniversaries, which makes sense. Jesus Christ, we're still going on with like external collaborations. I'd have to check with Sage. Sage likes to keep track of all the patches. Does a really good summary of them, and so he would know or she would know what is specifically tied to the other servers for 6 months. I don't get quite into that level of detail. Yeah, I'll make a video. I'll actually probably make a few videos on them because I'll probably make one briefly outlining how to understand them with a graphic that probably is better than what they just presented. What are we getting in Discord? Nothing I care about. And then I'll do like a should you pull. Once I can't really do a should you pull on them until I get them in game and see the numbers a bit better. It's just I need to be able to digest that, and then I'll do a full guide for them because I am pulling them. So I'll eventually have an entire build guide for them. I really need to think about their card sets. Like there's a lot I need to consider with them. They're not as simple as they just have 3 powers. They have 6 different combinations of powers, which makes them a little bit harder to get through.
たくさんのキャンペーンを皆様に分かりやすくお楽しみいただけるようにこちらのサイトを随時更新していきますので、ぜひチェックしていただければと思います。はい、なのでここを見れば
Yeah, Lufeli X we haven't heard anything of in a while.
今日ご紹介したいろいろな情報
I'm hoping they say something today.
いただくことができます。ぜひチェックをお願いいたします。
はい、酒井さんありがとうござい
Yeah,
ます。
I'm definitely going for A1.
続いて
That's without a doubt. It's whether or not I go for A2. That would be the big thing.
2.7 アップデート
Thankfully, now we have
情報
we are
アップデート情報です
an hour and 20 minutes in, and we just got to the update.
やったーってなってましたね。
The card sets might be an absolute nightmare.
ここまでジュスティン&カロリーのあとイベント
Please tell me they're giving us the saved sets. If they give us the saved sets, I won't care as much.
ここからはそれ以外のアップデートの情報などをお伝えしていきます。
I could have gotten up an hour later, guys.
スライドお願いいたします。
But I love being here with you all. Alright, so Tycoon Season 2.
大富豪の第2シーズンを開催いたします。新しいシーズンでも
So they don't.
伝説の大富豪を目指して
The one-time rewards don't ever come back because they're one time. So you'll have like a season progress bar at the bottom. So if nothing else, do that. But I don't know. I'm not going to be sweaty with Tycoon. I've got too many other games to play.
しかもこのワンダーのカードはいわゆるラウンド開始時のカード交換で大富豪に奪われないと。
There's a couple of those events we probably won't get Cleo just because of the other servers, but I know at least a couple we will because of the way the artwork was done. I'm more excited for Yui, honestly. Yui, I'm not gonna lie, Yui is one of my favorite characters in this game. I don't care how mid she actually is, I just love playing Yui. And she's cute, she's hella cute. I love that whole Hatsumiku, whatever it is, kind of aesthetic. I think it's a fun one. It's like bright and colorful, and if you know who I am, I'm bright and colorful typically. I would probably main Yui. Oh, I wonder if they're going to add Justine. They should have added Justine and Caroline. This would have been a perfect time to do that.
はい、こちらもバージョン 2.7 アップデートからファントムパスのシーズン5
I bet Kage already has these somehow because it's
この
Kage.
期間、プレミアムプラスに加入いただくことで、ジュスティン&カロリンデザインのマイパレス用のギャラリーイラストを
Nor is your most hated or you is your most hated?
そしてですね、もう一つ、金河新年のギャラリーイラストも、獲得する
Bear
こ
is
とが
Miko. It's 100%.
こちらのスラ
If
イ
you
ド
guys
に
missed
サンプ
it
ルとして載
earlier,
っておりますが、とても良いデザインになって
this
お
is
り
my
ます
real
ので
hair.、
気になる方はぜひこの機会にプレミアムプラスで借りをいただければと思います。
知ってしまうと入りたくなるんですよね。
はい、ぜひお願いいたします。
There you go.
続いて
I'll
は
put
で
this
すね
back on for
久
a
し
minute.
ぶりにプレイいただく皆様や、ご新規さんに向けた新しい機能とキャンペーンのご紹介になります。次の
Oh,
スラ
I
イ
just
ド
turned
お
on
願
my
いいた
sound
し
off.
ます。
Okay.
はい、こちらもバージョン2.7のアップデートから、ファントムパスブースト機能というものが登場いたします。まず左側の方
Oh,
ですが、
okay. So they're doing the level up
こちらは
catch up mechanic now.
つまり現在
That's good. So if you're starting or you didn't start like when everyone else did, you'll level up your ranks faster for Wonder.
目標のクリアで獲得できる主人公経験値と、それから育成素材などが通常より多く入手することができます。主人公レベルが上がることでゲーム内でいろいろとできることが広がっていきますので、まだ主人公レベルが70に到達していないという方はこちらを活用してみてください。
これはあけちゃんはもうとうに
過ぎ去りし
So if you're a returning player, you get this welcome back
これで初心者さんたちが
program.
どんどんパワーをつけてくるので、
はい
急いで私も逃げなければってなります。
Oh, I didn't turn my cam back on. My bad.
はい、そしてですね、こちらはすでに
Hold on.
実装されている機能でもありますが、合わせて皆様にもご紹介いたします。久しぶりに P5X をプレイされるプレイヤーさんに向けた復帰特別
I grew some hair while I
が
was off
実
cam.
装されております。こちらはですね、久しぶりに P5X に戻って、何から始めていいんだっけとか、
okay, now they changed. I'm gonna put myself on the top now. Hold on.
もあると思いますので、まずその場合はこ
I'm
の
no longer
ミッション
gonna be a
に従って
bottom
プレイを
bear.
進めてみて
Let's
い
go
た
on
だ
the
けれ
top.
ばと思います。
Boom.
いろいろなコンテンツというところが思い出していきながらプレイに入っていただければと思います。サービス開始から6ヶ月が
So this is all for newer players. So the returning players, I don't think we're getting the right side
い
one.
ると思いますので、ぜひご活用いただければと思います。
Why do you have hair? I always have hair. I just shave it every day.
はい、こちらはですね、
Oh,
開
super
始か
rerun.
バージョン 2.7 のアップデートが少し後となりますが、期間限定でキャラクターセレクトガチャ街道
There you go, your
セレクションを
first
開催いたし
super
ます
rerun, and it's going
こちらは
through.
バージョン
Let's see what they say.
1.4までに登場したキャラクターから好き
I mean,
な
at
キャラ
least
クター
Queen,
を
obviously.
対象としてできる復刻ガチャとなっております。
Polar bear, I like that.
椎名優美までのキャラクターは入れられるってことですか？
そうですね、はい、1.4 なので椎名優美までのキャラクターとなっております。でこちらですね、画面の
All right, let's. I want to see. It looks like it's just going. Oh no, because there's the fact that they're putting a standard character into a rerun is funny to me. Because they're not standard yet. Up to 1.4. Oh god, it says it right there on the screen. Jesus Christ. This is going to be good for super new players who missed the favorite. But no cord, right? 1.4, no cord. If cord was in this would be really good. Yeah, let's see if they say anything about the cognates. That's a good point. This is going to be a super skip for most people. A new feature.
はい、こちらはですね、カイドルセレクションを、実施いただくことによって新しく認知の断片3というものを
Oh, is this when you have someone at A6? Is this just for
そこに合わせ
Kage?
て交換所も登場いたしますが、ここではですね、期間限定で時代結晶や歓喜のメダルなどと交換可能となっております。このカイドルセレクションでの専用の交換アイテムとなっておりますので、ぜひこちら
Most
もご
wanted
確認いただけ
casting
ればと思
call,
います
exclusive item. Or is that just from
はい、
pulling
では次の
limited?
スライドお願いします。
Okay. That didn't tell me
は
anything.
い、こちらのページもですね、現在公開されているページとなりますが、この公式アカウントをフォローしようのペー
Alright,
ジ
so you
に
get a couple more
新しく
standard
一つ
polls,
項目を追
whatever.
加させていただきます。これまではですね、3つの項目がありまして、
Is it the
それぞれ
super
に
rerun
ゴールドチケッ
currency?
トが
Okay, I
1
couldn't
枚ずつ
remember.
獲得可能でしたが、今回項目が新しく1つ追加になりますので、ゴールドチケットの方も追加で1枚
If you miss the
可能となり
achievements, you
ま
miss
す
the achievements.
日
That's
本語
it.
版は公式 YouTube をフォローしよう、5番は公式 Discord に参加しようの項目がそれぞれ追加となります。ぜひこちらもご確認ください。
I know one golden ticket that nobody wants to use right now because no one's standard has been updated.
はい、こちらは完全に新しいイベントとなりますが、12月26日
Oh, yes, build your own card. This is one of my favorite
カスタマイ
things.
ズしたページカードを入手できる命運の循環というイベン
This
ト
is
を
big.
開催いたします。
So, guys,
こちら
don't
のイベント
sleep on
では
this.
ですね
Do this
イベ
damn
ント
mission.
期間中最大2枚カスタマイズした掲示カード
You get to
を獲得する
fully
ことができます
customize. I think it's
で何が
typically two
カスタマイズ
cards.
できるかと言いますと、まず
But at least
プレイヤー
one.
ご自身で、好きなマークですとか種族性っていうのを選択できます。そ
So you can like re-roll what you get on these subs until you get what you actually want. This is one of my favorite events in the game. It comes out every once in a blue moon. So if you wanted like your perfect twins card or your perfect Haru card, like this is how you would get it. I'm gonna have to think about who I want to use this on. I might actually pre-make a card for someone later, like a Violet. I can't remember if she has a separate card, so I have to go double check mine.
コーヒーエイドなくなるみたいなこと多かったんですごい助かります。
そうですね。もうだからそこで自分で選択してずっと。
そう、そっちを回した方が早く手に入る率が上がるってことですよね。
はい。ただですね、このイベント期間中にこのリセットできる回数は、アイテムが獲得できる数に限りがありますので、2枚お好みのカードをするか、それとも1枚に集中してリセットを投下するかという選択になりますので、ぜひそちらはプレイヤーの皆さんの欲しいカード次第で選んでいただければと思います。
はい。といったここまでね、酒井さんありがとうございました。で、バージョン 2.7 でのアップデートや新たなイベント情報でしたが、もちろんこれだけではありません。
はい、ここまででご紹介したキャンペーンとイベントに関してはまだ半分ぐらいとなっておりますので、
Why would she say they're done and then he says they've only covered half?
お届けさせていただきます。では次のスライドお願いします。
ここからはハーフアニバーサリー
10 updates and promotions held during the half anniversary and New Year period. Okay, good.
ちょっとかなりここからも盛りだくさんな気がします。
Perfect Mesa incoming, nice.
はい、その通りです。はい、ではですね、こちらハーフアニバーサリー記念として10個のキャンペーンとアップデートを実施いたしますので、順番にご紹介いたします。
I know, that was, I don't understand that whole comment. Thank you. Finally.
こちらはですね、カイドルドラフト、いわゆるゴールドチケットを使って
From 2-7 onwards, and now you can get her weapon from coins.
カロリーヌですとか、カイドルセレクション、その他新米解凍サポートなどのラインナップにも追加されます。こちらはですね、合わせて武器補給の無音の少年にも武器が追加されます。
freaking jail.
そしてですね、すべての武器ガチャでこの宮下みなみのエンジェルハートが
Now you just have to wait 6 months for charge.
ぜひこちらもご確認いただければと思います。はい、こちらは南がゴールドチケットを温存してたという方もいらっしゃると思いますので、ぜひこの
We know some of you, how about everybody, has been saving for standard jail to be done.
こちらに回ってきてくださったんですね。
助かりますよね。本当に欲しがってる人多かったですもんね。
そう、本当に。
で、そしてですね、こちらはいろいろと宮下みなみに関してはお待ちいただいた声も多かったので、今回ちょっとどうしてもきちんと一番最初にご紹介したかったので、この重大キャンペーンの一つ目としてご紹介させていただきましたが、キャンペーンは
That's not a promotion. That's just 6 months expired.
その他の情報も紹介させていただきます。
Yeah, the 6 months for Howler and Turbo is gonna suck. Big time. So,
はい、こちらはですね、クリスマスとお正月のプレゼントとして、
I mean, we'll get 10 gold tickets.
ゴールドチケット5枚、そして1月1日に
Oh no,
5
and then 10. Alright, so we're getting 15.
さらにですね、12月25日
I mean, free gifts are free gifts, guys.
クリスマスデザインの名刺とフレームも
You're gonna be hoarding for like 7 years, Choir Boy. I wouldn't mind her A2.
このゴールドチケットはぜひ宮下みなみの追加されておりますので、そちらの獲得にもご使用いただければと。
I know. I might do like a batch of pulls for her, but I still don't have like an amazing reason to go touch that banner.
はい、こちらその3となりますが、
Oh, nice. Okay, we got them in the Cognite shots. That's good.
追加いたします。こちらはですね、すでに現在お持ちの回答の日
Nice to see this
の
get
ラインナップに
updated.
もアップデート後に追加されます。
Where are the plats? I know, right? Although when you said that, I was thinking per platypus.
そのままお持ちいただければと思います。
Okay, I like that this is here.
開けてきたかったんで。
I could see myself going A2 on Queen. I have her A1.
遠征で獲得することができますが、ちょうど今日ご紹介した琴音のシナジーレベルを
You can have 1,000 by the time Turbo comes out. Yeah, seriously.
獲得することができまして、レベルをこう上げていくとですね、
Cord will not go to standard banner. Oh, you mean for the Thieves Cognite? I see, my bad.
ぜひこちら琴音のシナジーレベルを上げてみてご確認いただければと思います。はい、では次のスライドお願いいたします。
Okay, so this we knew was coming. This is what your bells are for. So it's random. So however many bells you have, you just click. You will eventually get everything, and then this will recycle after a certain amount of time. But it's pretty decent. I mean, you get like a 5-star weapon case for the standards. You get the inks. You get some gold cards. You get Cognite shards. You get the star card, whatever, or space card, whatever it is.
でこちらのくじ引き、運試しのコンテン
This
ツ
is just the
は
fun as you get it. You click the button and you call it a day.
回答の2チェーンも獲得
It's
する
actually
こと
funny
が
because it's
できます
already in the
し
game. That's why you have the
決勝戦
exclamation point that doesn't go away. They just haven't
決
shown
勝
it
その
to
もの
us.
が手に入る箱も獲得することができますので、ぜひですねこちらの方運試しとしてこの祈願を使っていただければと思います。
Exactly, Tress. Exactly.
マルチも働くな。
230 people here, by the way. Thank you so much.
この方は
Alright, I gotta take this wig off. It's getting hot.
そう働いてくださるんですね。ありがとうございます。
はい、でこちらバージョン 2.7 期間でもカグラスズ獲得できるチャンスがありますので、ぜひご利用いただければと思います。
はい
はい、では次のスライドお願いいたします。続いては、ジュスティーナ&カロリーヌの登場に合わせて開催するイベントとなります。こちらのイベントではですね、
Meta Jewels,
特別なイベン
Platinum
ト
Miller
ストー
coins.
リーをお楽しみいただけるほ
So
か
it's probably like
読み進めていただ
typical
くことで
event type
大決勝
stuff.
500個ですとかプラチナミニコイン
Oh yeah,
な
so
どを獲得することができます。
500 to you get some joy
はい、ぜひこちらをプレイい
coins,
ただければと思い
a
ます
flower.
そして
Okay, so that's not bad. I mean, a couple pulls out of
さら
that.
にですね、このイベントではシバ&パールバ
Oh, we have this kind of event. So where you get to like stage 25 and then
ことができます。ぜひですね、この期間に特別なシナリオと
I'll take more joy
特別なバトル
medals
それ
all
ぞ
the
れ
time.
共にお楽しみいただければと思います。
2 Miller coins.
だからジュス
Yeah, I just shaved that quickly. That's all.
はい
はい、では次のスライド。
Well, it's 500 for
お
their
願いいたし
event though. There's probably more.
ますはい、こちらも
Yes!
新しいイベントとなりますが、
A
ジュスティーナ
gachapon for the
カロリーの登場に合わせ
twins.
て
You guys know
カプセル
exactly the
トイ
first thing I'm
という
doing on
新しいイ
stream.
ベントを開催いたします。
はい
はい、こちらはですね、いわゆる自販
I'm such a
機カプセ
simp.
ル
This is like
とは異なり
my
ま
favorite
して
thing.
このジュスティーナ&パラディームの登場期間にプレイできるキャンペーンのイベントとなっておりまして、
Yeah, my glimmer's getting
ゲーム
updated
内の
next.
様々なミッションをクリアすることで
I was holding off because I wanted to see if we got anything special from the twins, like a new knife or dagger, but we don't. So, or at least they haven't shown us one. I am going hardcore into this. This is my favorite part of the
こち
update.
らはカプセル自販機で手に入るものと同様に自分の部屋に
This is the real content, friends. Forget about pulls. It's all about the gacha and the gacha.
カプセルと同様に時代結晶や背景も獲得することができますので、ぜひこちらも
This is the real
いただければと思います。
お
これはあけちゃんお好きなやつ
I want these in real life.
バイト代いらない
That's
っ
the
て
sad
こと
part.
ですよね。
はい。
ね、プレイしていろんなことやってれ
Yeah,
ば
my
ど
yen
ん
is
どん手に
gone.
入るんですよね。
It's gone. I think I have like 260,000 yen. It's about to be completely wiped out.
そう、多分これ飾ったらあと2つくらいしか空きがなくなるので、
Capybaras might be
棚
going
の空
away
きが
once
な
I
く
run
な
out
る
of
んで
space.
棚をどうにかしたいですね。作れないかな。
追加ですか。
Limited gacha only for the twins contract. I don't know. That's a good question. Did it say that? It might be. I'm having to like read theirs and read my chat at the same time, so I might be missing a couple things.
のくくりではないんですが、次のスライドお願いいたします。
This one. This is my other favorite
ワン
part.
ダーのコスチュームとして群青色の
100% buying this day one.
セットが登場いたします。こちらはベルベットルームの特別衣装
And it's a combat outfit.
でこちらはですね、
Yeah, 700K is gonna get
その他の
used.
商品の欄にて期間限定で時代結晶3240個で獲得することができます。そしてですね、すでにお気づきかもしれないのですが、今回登場するこのワンダーのコスチュームに関
Yeah,
して
they're
は
making it more expensive because it actually changes effects in the game.
春などのスペシャルコスチュームよりもちょっと時代
And
結晶
because they
の
know
値
they
段
can.
が高くなっております
Because why not make money?
そうですね。
はい、でこの衣装に関してはですね、本当にデザインもそうなんですが、総攻撃とか
You don't like the
ハ
hat?
イライトの演出が変わったりとか、とにかくいろいろとこう盛りだくさんの特別な仕様になっておりまして、とにかくものすごく
Limited for doing the twins event? Okay. No, the only buff this gives is the drip.
完成までにお時間をいただいたというところもありまして、本当に申し訳ないんですが、今回のコスチュームだけは少しだけお値段を高く設定させて
You
い
don't
ただ
sincerely
いており
apologize
ま
for
す
the higher price.
でどのぐらいなのかという
That's
ところを
business, man. That's
改めて
business.
動く動画ものを用意いたしておりますので、こちらご覧いただければと思います。お願いいたします。
Yeah, I love it. I'm sorry. It's happening. I mean they still have other things they can show, but I mean I expect big things for full anniversaries, half anniversaries. That was so cool looking. Half anniversaries, I don't expect anything crazy, but I would say that I'm surprised there's not slightly more like free pull type stuff, like platinum cards. Page ends a 1-to-1 normal, yeah.
確かに
新規のボイスワンダーくんのも聞けたし、動きが本当にベルベットルームのもの、
ね、いつもの回答じゃなくて、あとやっぱりジュスティーヌ・カロリーヌと並んでるといいですね。
確かにタッチする時がね。
Yeah, I mean I still want to see what else they might have.
これはお高くてもむしろ仕方ない。あ
い
りがとう。
やむしろお得ですよ。
ありがとうございます。
むしろお得。
At least we know now what the Chinese New Year one will cost, because I bet it'll be the
表情が
same.
また全身違いましたからね。
でさらにですね、こちらの衣装には専用のアイコンですとか名刺、フレームがついてくるほか、さらにですね、
Oh, and a Justine and Caroline capsule as a special bonus. What is
カ
that?
ロリーヌのカプセルも獲得可能となっております。はい、気になる方はぜひショップからご確認いただければと思います。
はい。
Yeah, I wonder if that's just
キャンペーンの情報に戻らせていただきます。
not soon, but like if they actually mean it to be right at the same time, they just said it wrong. Okay, so what do we got here? See, this is good. So you've got 10 polls.
スペシャルログインボーナスとしまして、いつものログインボーナスより少し豪華に、
a couple cards.
10枚ですとか限定
You know,
のバッジ
typical
などが
leveling up
獲得
stuff.
可能となっております。
Yeah, so this is what I thought they would do. Something like this with like 10 polls or so, or coins, one or the other. So I mean, for a half year, getting a free multi is not bad. Half year anniversary party. 3, 6. So you get 1,000 gems and a background. Who cares about the background? So that's another few pulls right there. Yeah, so this just stepped it up, right?
さらに同時開催の記念ミッションをクリアいただくことで、追加の自在結晶や育成アイテムも獲得することができます。
I mean, that's 6 more
こちらで
polls.
すね、ログインだけでも自在結晶がもらえますので、
A 5-star selector for a well, this is only a half year. I wouldn't expect a full selector until the anniversary.
そうですね、ログインボーナスの他にもこちらでもということになります。
Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be a full 5-star selector or anything like that.
みんなこれでしょう。
もうちょっと逆に初日の出とか見ないでずっとやってる可能性ありますけど。
見ながらでもね。
あ、確か見ながらでもできますね。どこでもできるので P5X は。
はい、では続いてのスライドお願いいたします。はい、続いてはですね、
recap.
となりますが、ハーフアニバーサリ
Alright, so you get another 100 coins for watching a quick video and another bell. That's kind of like whatever. It's just a free 100 gems.
プレイの歴史をこちらで振り返ることができます。こちらはですね、多く語るよりも実際に
Yeah, I mean, so far they're giving 16, 17 pulls, right? So they're giving the 10 platinum tickets plus the gems and these gems. So that's,
でこちらは記録をご覧いただくことで、
let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, that's 17 pulls so far.
忘れずにご確認いただければと思います。
I mean, 17 pulls is a lot, guys. Let's be honest here, right?
お始めになった日から、バージョン 2.6 のメンテナンス開始まで、つまり12月上旬までのデータとなっておりますので、
we already got a weapon selector.
あ、次最後かな。
That came a few patches ago, didn't it?
そうですね。はい、では次のスライドお願いします。
With some of the Minami stuff.
はい、こちらサーフアニバーサリー期間はさらに追加でログインボーナスを開催いたします。
Didn't they just show this?
こちらはですね、年末年始の特別ログインボーナスとして期間中ログインで最大
Another 5 mil
10枚
coins.
プラチナミリコイン5枚やフレーム、名刺デザインなどをさらに獲得することが。
Alright, so we're also getting 5 weapon
ハーフア
pulls.
ニバーサリーのログインボーナスとハーフアニバーサリーミッションに続きこちらもログインだけで獲得することができますので、ぜひこちらも獲得いただければと思います。
Yeah, the super rerun's a little bit disappointing. It's nice to have it, but it would have been nicer if it actually went to characters we cared
はい、
about.
続いて重大キャンペーンその11として、年末年始の特別ショートストーリーの公開となります。
So you can do some short stories to get more
こちらは
gems.
ですね
That's good.
ワンダーたちの怪盗団
This is all part of the new year, so it's like it goes on for 20ish days. Yeah, so it's like you have half year. Oh, that second one's a new year one. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's a lot of free pulls, guys. If that's if that's a second 10, I mean that's what now 27 pulls.
スライドお願いしますって言われたんですけど。
しかも。
Yeah, okay, so 20 pulls, 2 separate logins. Sorry, it looks the same to me. It's hard juggling the two chats. Apologies for that. But that's the... I'm sorry, if you were expecting more than that for the half year, you might have been living in copium.
そうですね。はい。では続いてのスライドお願いいたします。
Alright, Fresh Star Fortunes.
アニバーサリー記念のその12として、金河新年おみくじと
So you can get a couple more
こちらはです
pulls.
ね、ハーフアニバーサリー期間最大で7回7日分ですね、おみくじを引くことができます。
You got a card down. Alright, so you get another pull down there.
こちらおみくじで出た運勢によって、
Alright, so that's not bad. I mean, you might get another pull or two out of that.
ぜひ積極的に挑戦してみていただければと思います。
Yeah, and again, this is only a half year, right? This isn't half year plus New Year. It's the anniversary
は
that
い、さらにですね、
Oh, here you go.
アニバーサリープレゼントとしてこちらは12月26日アップ
a
デート
weapon
日の
case,
となります
5 bells, 10 gold
ハーフアニバー
tickets,
サリーの記念日に特別なプレゼントを
and it's got Minami's weapon in there, guys.
こちらは星5武器の選
Check
択
that
箱
out.
ゴールドチケット10
They
枚
they
そして
intentionally selected it. You know they intentionally selected that.
こちらもぜひご使用いただければと思います。
Yeah, that is funny about
はい
Shun.
そして続いての
Yeah.
スライドお願いします
終わったな。
はい、こちらが最後となります。
And then another 10 platinum tickets. Guys, that's 37 pulls now. 37 pulls. Probably closer to 40 because I'm probably missing some gems in there. And a free weapon case. Guys, this is good. This is big.
10かっこ
Yeah.
14だったんですけど。
14でしたね。すごい。
If anybody is upset at this, you're in the wrong genre. Gacha games, like this is very generous.
ちょっと重大な意味が違うんですよ。思いに大きい。
うん。
すごかったです。
いや
Guys, this
ー
we're
す
eating.
ごかったですね。
そしてですね、すみません、こちらにも最後にですね、いつものスライドとなります。こちらもご紹介させてください。
Our usual announcement. Yeah, I mean, we'll get the meta gems like we always do.
はい、こちらはですね、ゲーム内のアイテムをお得に購入す
A
ることができる
half-year anniversary pack will be on sale, which is probably going to be
ご紹介
crap.
となります。こちらではオリジナルボーナスとして自在結晶がおまけとしてついてきたりですとか、公式ストアの中でのみ受け取れる毎月
Wait, did I
の
miss
プレゼン
Kage
トを
coming
ご
in?
用意しております。そしてですね、ハーフアニバーサリーのアップデート以降は特別なパックも販売予定となっております。
Yeah, why didn't we get an
ぜひ
A6
こちらも一度
character?
公式ストアを
A6
ご覧いた
twins
だければ
or
と思い
Riot?
ます。
もうすべてのゲームにおいて公式ストアの方が絶対お得ですからね。
確かにしかも毎月ね自在結晶
No, they
もらえたりするんですよ。
Trust me, they
ただ行くだけで
For sure.
行くだけで。
そう本当にすごい。
本当にそうなのでね。ぜひ
Kage,
ご活用ください
nothing crazy comes to mind for you,
さらにお得なキャンペーンも
other than you have to
合わせ
A6
て
the twins because you're a sweaty player.
はい、こちらは
Alright, so this is a paid thing, guys. These stamp cards, I want to say is for purchases, right? Yeah. I hate to say it, but this is where the pay to win comes in. Because eventually, what this leads to is you can buy like enough to get a skill. This is how we get the big skill that you always see like content creators use on the other servers. Do not chase this. Like, if you're a spender, just take it as a bonus. If you're not a spender, just don't chase it. That was Kage slide. That was strictly Kage slide. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. New Year's event, half year anniversary.
様々なキャンペーンが1月
だだ
1日までそれから1月22日までの15日までのもっと各それぞれ実施いたします。ぜひですね、今日ご紹介
Alright, so
したもの
next
を繰り
update
返しとしても
should be
こちらご確認いただ
Mont
ければ
Figure
と
Skater.
思います
I'd be like 99.99999% certain of that because she just had her synergy
そ
added.
してですね、では改めて今回の放送でお伝えした内容をまとめてまいりましょう。
Mofo, I love it.
まず放送内容
Yes, pay to win stuff. Let's go.
ジスティーヌとカロリーヌの実装からの新シナ
Mr.
リオ
Kage, you showed up at the right time because it was basically like how far are we into this?
その他に
Like 2 hours?
そうですよかなりねゲーム内の
It was probably an hour and a half of
そしてハーフアニバーサリーのお祝いだったり、さまざまなもう
Mont and
リアル
then
もゲームの中もすごいことになってますね。
and then win. I think
でそして
it's. Did someone say Violet after
今
Mont?
回のね登場人物いらっしゃいますの
No,
でご紹介
it's not Violet
し
after
ましょ
Mont.
う
My brain.
この方ですはいなんと
Oh,
12月
Psychopath,
26
happy birthday.
黒谷清君キーお誕生日でございます
お
おめでとうございます
We still skipping 5-star Mont? I'm not. I just love her animations too much to skip her.
ありましたね
We don't know what buff she's gonna
今
get.
回もお誕生日記念のね
If she gets some good buffs, she could actually be
そして
relevant.
ぜひゲーム内のメールからご確認ください
Mont, Howler, Violet, Windvast. Thank you very much.
こじらせ面白いキャラなんですけど今のところともこはねそんなに会うことがないので今後会った時にどんな会話を繰り広げるんだ
Bear?
ろう
Is
か
it
っていう
Bear
のを
as
ち
a
ょっと楽
character?
しみ
Could you imagine if you
で
could
す
pull
ね
me?
確かにペルソナ
That
キャラ
sounds
ク
so
ターっ
dirty.
てこう会う人によってまだ輪郭がねちょっと変わっていくので
Pay to wins deserve to eat too. Yeah, and those aren't exactly extreme rewards, by the way.
ご期待ください
A standard weapon case for pay to win is kind of like whatever,
さあそして
honestly.
最後はこちらプレイステーションストア
Oh, I saw this today. I got an email from Sega about this one. First of all, play the GOAT of games, P4G.
ペルソナ4ザゴールデンなどのペルソナシリーズが期間限定でお得にお買い求めいただけます。
Yeah, instant A6 R5. Why not an R6? You're gonna A6 R5 me? A16-bit bear, yeah. Is this Gooner Hours Bear? Apparently, I'm sorry.
おります。で、特に P3R のキャラクターはすでに中国アジア版では登場しておりますので、日本欧米版でもいずれ登場させます。なのでぜひこの機会にぜひ P3R をやっておいていただ
I
ける
keep
と
catching their
最高に
editing
なると思うので
cuts,
お正月は
which I know like mine are very
やって
obvious too. I don't even
P3R
bother trying to hide them, but
バトルの
it's just
ために
funny.
時間を使ってくれ。お願いします。
Yes, Mr. Taylor, P4 Truther.
いいですね。
Dude, P4R's
ぜひ
gonna break
お
me.
勧めさせてください。といった形でさあもう大盛り上がりの何時間でしょうね。あっという間にね。
How many hours of fun
い
too?
やもう盛りだくさんで、
Lady
盛り
two.
だくさんで。
早く私はアップデートにならないかな、あさってにならないかなってなってますね。
そうなんです。早くも遊びたい気持ちがね。
How long until P3R? It was the first
さあ
set of characters after the anniversary. Anniversary is Anj, and then you get into
い
Makoto Yuki.
ただきました。
進行もありがとうございます。
いえいえ、またじゃあベルベットルームに戻りますので。
戻っちゃうな。でもまた遊び
I
に
know,
来てく
quick.
ださ
What?
い。
I mean, at least I got to hang out with you all for a couple hours. I mean, that's the benefit right there. Screw the polls. I got you guys
はい
along.
始まった時は本当に生放送
P2 needs a remix. I can play it.
いろん
I don't know
な
if
こ
I
と
ever
を
played
こ
the
の
original.
配信でもやらせていただいて、エクストリームでも。で、やっぱゲーム個人的にも楽しんでいるもので。どんどんこう輪が広がったりとか、いろんなものがディスコードできましたとか、
Yeah,
スタンプできましたとか
Coro's gonna
いろんなもの見ていっ
sell, for
て
sure.
とうとうハーフアニバーサリーってちょっと嬉しく
Sadly,
て楽
I
しく
think
て
Ken is gonna be
本当
the
にいい
dud.
年末になり
They're
ま
gonna
し
have
た。
to make
こ
Ken
れ
like
からも
super
応援よろしく
overpowered to
お
get
願い
people to
し
pull for
ま
him.
ありがとうございました。さあ、そして続いては松永さんいかがでしたでしょうか。
はい、本当に
Maybe the real Persona 5 was the friends we made along the
と
way.
いう感じなんですけども、
Yes.
このその半年間
はい。
運営をしてきて、でなかなかその
That would be kind of funny, Sky, if you only got to know about them because of collabs here.
お届けするっていうことで
But how? Like, I don't think they would sell well if people like if there wasn't a remake for them.
全
Like,
世界同時のやつとかもやりたいし
so
あれ
few
もやりたいし
people probably
これもや
have
り
an
たいよね
attachment to the
いっぱいその
P1, 2
話
characters.
していたことをようやく今回準備ができたので、本当に
Junpei might be the dud. Yeah, which I wouldn't care. Like Junpei's whatever. He has like one redeeming story moment, and the rest of the time he's
いっ
annoying.
ぱい詰め込んだハーフアニバーサリーになってますので、ぜひちょっと年末楽しんでいただいて、で
Yeah, yeah, they
年明
haven't.
けからも
No,
どんどん
no
進めてい
mention
く
of Ufel EX
は
there,
い
Kage.
P5X
Which is a bummer.
ハーフアニバーサリーを楽しんでい
But
ただけれ
just
ば
for
と思い
you,
ます
Minami's at a standard jail.
ありがとうございます。なんていうか開発運営皆さんの総攻撃みたいな感じですね。
確かに仲いいです。
Summer Berry.
ね
There you
ありがとう
go.
ございます。さあそして酒井
Goth
さん
in a
いかがでした
bikini
でしょうか。
はいそうですね。今日ジュスティアン&カロリーヌの他にいろいろなキャンペーンをご紹介させていただきました。
Ken
かなり
uses guilt trip,
年末年
yeah.
始ハーフアニバーサリージュスティアン&カロリーヌで盛りだくさんになっておりますので
5, I still need to play that one.
P5X
I don't
ま
have
だ
it
始め
yet.
てないよっていう方に
I did just
始め
get
ていただくのも
Expedition 33 though,
今ですし
so I'll be playing
も
that
うちょっ
next.
とお休みしてたけど
Well, from the jail
P5X
perspective, they just broke Minami out of jail. The other ones are still in jail. So we know that Phoebe and Cherish both get their 6-month jail, so
でそしてクリスマスですと
you
か
know.
年末年始ご家族とかそれからお仕事
Oh
で
yeah,
お忙しい
Shinji's
方
gonna
も
be
いらっしゃる
awesome.
と思
And
います
August.
が本当にログインだけでもいろいろなものがプレゼントでもらえたりしますのでちょっと忙しいタイミングでも
Immediately
少
getting
しスマ
Summer
ート
Berry.
フォンでログインだけでもしていただいてプレイしていただければと思いますのでがっつりプレイいただくときとご家族サービスとかお仕事に入り込んでいただきたいと分けていただけたらプレイしてほしいなと思いますのでぜひ引き続き
Here's my thing.
よろしくお願いいたします。
はいありがとうございます。
I've lost all hope that standard jail is going away, which means that Howler and Turbo will also go into it, which really changes a lot of people's poll plans.
皆さん半年間本当にありがとうございます。
Leave your family and play your game. I know. I'm like, when do I get the stream on Christmas? Can I make a Christmas stream? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm going to want to do my polls with you guys. So everybody come to my poll stream whenever I actually schedule it. We'll find out. But what I don't know is if I'm going for A2 or not. I want A1. And Donald's generous super chat earlier is going to the Twins A1 fund. A2 is tempting. I like the uniqueness of the kit. I'm going to be very clear. I think they're going to be mid. But I don't care. Most of the teams I run are for fun. I mean, obviously guild bosses and stuff I go for score, but I do a lot more fun teams than that. I mean, that would be cool, Choir Boy. He needs something. He definitely needs something. Pool stream finally. I do have a hot tub. The hot tub stream, where I drop my phone into the hot tub and lose however much an iPhone cost.
で
Way
は
too much.
最後に明坂さん、
はい
おなじみ
Your
のものが
Xmas bonus is going towards
あると伺います
A6. You've got a generous Xmas bonus
させて
there,
いただきま
Kage.
す視聴者諸君己が意志を捨て
Do
るな
not abandon thy
奪
will.
われ
We
た
take
欲
your
望を取り
desire.
戻せ次回も我々怪盗団がお宝情報を頂戴する
She's so
ご視
fun.
聴ありがとうございました
Summer Bowie, yeah.
ありがとうございました
She's so fun.
クリスマス
Summer Moreau was special though. Let's be honest about that. So not bad. Guys, what do you think? I want to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the stream? Loved it, hate it. It was way too long. Let me move this screen over so I can see you guys. That was way too long. I love the time with you all. But I think the rewards were great. That end gambit of if the drop the phone hot tub is like we're with you, you might be seeing way more than you want. I thought it was a solid stream. 8 out of 10. I'm seeing 9 out of 10s in there. Hype. It's a lot of rewards. Like that's like 40 pulls between the half anniversary and the new year. Rewards are really good. Almost 400 gold tickets to use. Rexy, that's a lot of gold tickets. Snacky, that's how I would sum up all these streams. Honestly, it's like 10 minutes of actual content, maybe 15 if you're generous. It could have been an email. It's one of my favorite sayings of all time. I could have napped through half of it, honestly. Yeah, you missed. It's funny because you missed most of it, but if you were here for the last 20 minutes, you saw all of it. That's the way I would sum it up. Yeah, I'll do a recap here in a few minutes. As soon as I'm off of the stream, I'll do the recap, and then YouTube and editing. It'll take you probably won't see it for a couple hours, but that's the thing I'm doing as soon as I'm done with this. Marrying the standard pool is great. Needs sleep. I feel you. 7 out of 10 from Mega Man. Yeah, the half-year jail is still trash. I hate the half-year jail. Twins, I think the twins are mid. I need to scroll back through and see their numbers more. But I think if they're going to have any real power, it's going to come from the new Mindscape on the other servers. But I think they're more of a filler. Good night, Kage, my friend. We'll see you again soon. Oh, the 1 year anniversary would be way better. 1 year anniversary is when we got free 5-star selectors. So I would anticipate that. They're going to be fun to play. I want them for fun. I don't think they're going to be a must pull. Unless if you are top 3 guild, I think they're an A6 must pull. But that's a very fringe case of like 50 people. Super Rerun is a fumble. I agree with that. Super Rerun is super disappointing. They should have put that through Cord. Honestly, they should have given it through Cord. Bear stream 10 out of 10. I love it. My favorite comment of the day. And we get Anj for 1 year. Yeah, Anj at the 1 year. Anj is such a great character. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people pulling them because they're going to see the versatility of the kit. I just hope that people don't expect them to be like the next Cord or something like that because they're not. Not that I can tell. Stupid rerun is stupid. Agreed. I mean, I'm happy with the rewards, though. The amount of rewards we're getting, especially from a free-to-play perspective, I think is fantastic. Going to be your first A6 because of that? Because of the guild side, or? Super rerun, pretty weak. Yeah, I think that's going to be a consensus there. I think the rerun is the most disappointing part. Even at A0, I think they're only going to be worth it if you care a little bit about score, because the global buff it's a small minor percentage. It's not like some crazy number. Like you're not getting twice the power out of Wonder for it. Or if you're missing a lot of characters, maybe they can fill some holes. I still think that their best use is going to be the Astrolab because of their versatility, but I don't think you need them. Anderson is the GOAT. Anderson needs to be like the anniversary unit. Oh no. The poor SEA players. I hate the fact that they're going to go back to the regular schedule. Like they should have used this as a time to align the SEA players and the global players. You maxed core? Jeez, wow. Nice. Comeback rewards are kind of bad. Yeah, I need to go back to that slide and see what all they have there. In this stream, they said we should try to go for A1. I mean, of course they're going to want to sell their units. I'm surprised they didn't say go for A6. Yeah, another buffer healer, also just filling roles, because a lot of Astrolab is like bring a Guardian, bring an Ice unit, you know, stuff like that. So when you have one unit that can fill that on multiple different, you know, nodes, like that's going to be really good. That would be so funny, Mega Man. Unfortunately, I don't think it's true, but that would be the best. How will their role work for task? That's a good question. I don't know. To be 10 for 10, should have had gotten rid of the jail and a better one. Yeah. Astrolab shill character. That's funny. I don't, the game was built around not needing them. So I still think they're not a need, honestly. But hey, friends, that is going to bring it to a close for my stream. I've got to go film my reaction and my recap and then see the fam. They should be awake here soon. So thank you all for joining with me this morning. Super appreciate that. And yeah, look out for the video. Come out here in a few hours. And will you use your free Cognite for A1 Makoto? I have A1 Makoto. I might use it for her A2 though. Although I've already used my Cognites before, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. But guys, I will see you soon. Thank you, and please take care of yourselves.